I'm from the South, baby, nothing but gold up in my mouth. Only time you see me stepping out is to the paper route. I will forever smoke gas, not concerned about no drought. If I step in your building, then I'ma smoke that bitch out. I'm from the South, baby, nothing but gold up in my mouth. Only time you see me stepping out is to the paper route. I will forever smoke gas, not concerned about no drought. If I step in your building, then I'ma smoke that bitch out. Gelato 41, stuffed in my cone, solo 2 to the dome. Before I step out my home, I spray a little bit of that clear bottle Versace cologne. My phone, keeping a player paid, I gotta get it all on my own. I keep so many flavors, man, I need a variety. It's a cold-hearted game in this fucked up society. I gotta play my position like Tim Duncan on the block. I thought I told him plenty times that this shit don't stop. Texas plates on my ride, the baddest bitch by my side. Bending corners through the city, ducking laws when I ride. I put my joint to the side or set it in the ashtray. Ain't trying to get rolled, I'm too broke, cause it's Friday. Blowing nothing but killer, you can smell it through the pack. Throwbacks and Nike tailwinds got your bitch to react. Legal dealing on beats from the inside of my home. Clear side worldwide, they gon' let it be known. I'm from the South, baby, nothing but gold up in my mouth. Only time you see me stepping out is to the paper route. I will forever smoke gas, not concerned about no drought. If I step in your building, then I'ma smoke that bitch out. I'm from the South, baby, nothing but gold up in my mouth. Only time you see me stepping out is to the paper route. I will forever smoke gas, not concerned about no drought. If I step in your building, then I'ma smoke that bitch out. Look, I'ma smoke that bitch out. If I step in your building, then I'ma smoke that bitch out. Look,
sorry, gang.
Not concerned about no drought. I'ma smoke that bitch out. I'ma smoke that bitch out. If I step in your building, then I'ma
This is real underground Dallas rap.
I'ma smoke that
bitch out.
If I step in your building, then I'ma smoke that bitch out. Smoke that bitch out. If I step in your I'ma smoke that
What's
bitch
going on, Cooter?
Yeah. I'ma smoke that bitch
What's going on,
If I
Cass?
step in your building, then I'ma smoke that bitch out.
Let me see what I can do here now.
Now, Soze, be quiet.
I'm joking.
Guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Not Cosmic Brother Cam Late Night Extravaganza program. How's everybody feeling? Where is the love? Sorry, I'm joking, guys. What's going on? We got Sir Natclo in the building. We got Casey on deck as always. Jamie's Corner, thank you for coming in again. Back to another. I was told to stream by someone who said, you should stream. And I was like, all right. Have nothing to talk about. You know, the only thing, and this is going to upset you, Casey, the only thing that I really want to watch and review with people is Dak Prescott breaking his fucking ankle. That's like the only thing I want to watch. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, what's happened recently that's worth, like, oh my God, y'all see this shit? Like, that's Dak Prescott's fucking getting his shit rolled. Titties. We could always talk about titties, like my man Helen would suggest. I mean, you're right. I need to put some titties, and I need to get pictures of Casey's cleavage and put them in a thumbnail and see if that doesn't up the viewership. You know, maybe it will, maybe it won't. So, guys, what's going on? Yeah. See, everybody, they're on for the titties. The titties win all the time. They're not gonna digress into fucking titty talk. I know. See, look at Cynthia at an actual live. I don't know, Casey. We don't have any show prep, and that Dak Prescott video is pretty fucking gruesome. It's almost like on the level of like whenever Rex he does the live leak reaction. It's almost on that level a little bit. I don't think it's biting him because it is like a sporting event. Everyone saw it on TV, or people saw it on TV. Oh, guys, send your health vibrations, your love vibration, your prayers, your thoughts, your mantras, your meditations, whatever you believe in, send them to my man Joker, the Get Well Soon Joker Foundation. Sore, but okay. Damn. It's weird how car accidents go. It's weird how sometimes the smallest accident can send some people into a seizure, and then it can lead to other issues down the line. And then some people can just like kind of get in a pretty major collision and kind of walk away with just minor bumps and scrapes. That's how it goes. We talk about risk all the time. That's like one risk. When I was like, why am I hitting this one? Um, who is it? God, I was listening to something with Casey. I can't remember, but they were talking about risk. Oh, we were watching this channel called Other People's Lives, and they were basically talking about this lady. So this was crazy. So this lady, like, she was driving home from the bar, or no, she was just driving home from studying with her sister and her friends from college, and she accidentally hit some guy who was at like a bar, and they were having a good old Donnybrook, a good old bar fight, and someone got pushed into the streets. And you, not knowing you're just driving home, not thinking anything's gonna fly into the street. A body flies in the street, she hits it and kills it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish we could review that, but it's just too long and drawn out and everything. I'd have to. That's something that's like the grab bag stuff. You need to have it ready to queue up. But yeah, she accidentally kills this guy because she's driving past the bar and there's a bar fight going on outside, and he got pushed out into the street. And she hit him with his car, and she's just all fucked up by it. But yeah, they were talking about that, like the kind of like the daily risk we take every time we enter the thoroughfare. We don't even know it. Riding with the dev. See, everyone's glad Joker's okay. Oh yeah, I said I wouldn't have cared. Yeah, I mean, it's all like contextual, Like some people, like also people are real. Some people are just sensitive than others and get traumatized either than others. I didn't say that I wouldn't care. Like I couched it in. Look, if this was an old lady and she was walking down the streets outside of an Old Navy. For whatever reason, there's an Old Navy by a fast road, and she tripped over her shoelaces and fell into the street, and I hit somebody's grandma and killed her, I would probably dream about hitting that person's grandma for the rest of my life. Every night, that would probably traumatize me forever. But and they do the same thing. They go, well, that was somebody's dad. That was somebody's brother. That was somebody's son. Well, he wasn't worried about all that stuff when he was fucking kung fu fighting outside the fucking bar, right? He wasn't worried. He wasn't thinking about all that shit whenever when he was fucking street fighting, fucking giving motherfuckers the Hadouken after fucking having a couple of Heinekens. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't feel as bad when you're drunk and you're fighting, because when you're fighting, when you put your fist up and decide you're going to be a fighter and not a runner or whatever, like, you might, Now, I had to know the rest of the story. Now, I'm told it was just a bar fight. Now, if it was a bar bullying, like maybe some motherfucker was just picking on some weak guy and he was just throwing him into the street and he got hit by a car, that's some shit. That's pretty bad. But in the end, I mean, I'm saying it sounds like there's two drunk motherfuckers being dumb drunk motherfuckers in the middle of a bar parking lot, putting their fist up at each other, thinking, well, one of us could easily just fall over, hit our head right, and die. Not thinking about my kids, not thinking about my mom, not thinking about my wife, not thinking about my job, not thinking about the future. But I'm going to do this. So I don't feel as bad for those people than I would if I was like driving down the street and I hit an old lady who was tying her shoe or fell because she tripped on her shoelaces. You know what I'm saying? And some bar fighting motherfuckers. Like, what were y'all doing? Y'all were out there acting a fool anyway. That's why you don't bar fight, motherfucker. You should have kept your ass in the bar, in the motherfucking stool. I don't mean to come off as cruel and crass, but sometimes that's how I am. Oh, dude, some kid rolled under a car while it was backing out of a driveway. No, that's not good. Damn. Damn, guys. I need to either zoom this thing in or my eyesight is getting progressively worse. Oh, no. It's just zoomed out like a motherfucker. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm a little tired. You might be getting a lot of the merch eye tonight. What's going on? Yeah, a kid, that's different though. The kid playing, that's way grimmer, way tougher to wrap your mind around. Is a kid playing. That's harder. That's like with the fear with driving. Well, I've been in other accidents. The car accident that I was in that was totally my fault was me just trying the light, the green arrow went away, but I was still like, nah, I waited. And I was like, if I just follow the car in front of me, everything should be fine, right? No, it wasn't. I ran right into somebody. Can you believe it? That was like my first year of driving. Anyway, the one accident that's my fault, I promise. But yeah, there was a kid back there, and luckily the kid was okay because we were all just coming from an intersection and shit, and or like not a super busy way, and it wasn't like I said, it wasn't that bad. But I remember thinking like, damn, what if I hurt that kid? That's not cool, man. Like driving is a motherfucking risk. We don't even care. But you can. See, this is Casey just talks about like you need to read the chat more, and then all I see is just grim, sad, like makes you just wish that you. It's like you don't even know which day could be your last. Like I don't know. I think there's something like I think here's what it is. Like Casey makes it like I don't know like why like you never have like content or you don't prepare videos, but all you don't need content. All you have to do is read the chat. But in the beginning, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat people. In the first 30 minutes of stream, you guys kind of suck. You guys kind of aren't really talking about anything. And then like you're talking about like an hour into the show, you guys are having your own separate conversation to the people on stream. And you're like, why don't they just pay attention to us? It's like, because what are you guys really starting out with? Sin told the cool story. That was pretty cool, you know, with the kid in the driveway. But I'm just saying. No, I don't think I can play the DAC. I feel like the DAC clip will definitely get me struck by the NFL, right? I don't think the NFL really plays any of that. Maybe. Damn, that clip been in 3. I think I've been in 3 too, Nat. No, it's not. It's. I'm not. No, I'm not blaming you guys. No. Me being ill prepared is completely and utterly my fault. I'm an ill prepared person. I can't do it. I just can't. Like there was never a time in school where I did any like long term assignment early, and I would convince myself sometimes. I'd be like, you know what? This time when I have to write this term paper, I'm gonna well not term paper, but you know, like a fucking important paper, like and even I never went to college, but in like high school, at the end of the year, typically there's like in your English class, you have some sort of crazy paper to do at the end of the year. I would always tell myself, like, I'm gonna follow the schedule. They have a guideline about here about to make this thing easy. I'm gonna follow it this year. Or any sort of project. I would try, guys. I really would try to get prepared, work in advance, you know. Can't do it. I just can't do it. I procrastinate. I find reasons to be like, oh, I can do that shit later. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Okay, we got Chrissy's corner. We got Jamie's corner. I don't know what's going on, guys. What do y'all feel like you need to be in a corner? You feel like your back needs to be against the wall and two different walls. Your back, you feel like your back is against two different walls. Walls you don't want to see anybody coming from behind you. So it's kind of like a riot setting. That's what I'm saying. That's what you guys call yourself a corner. Then I imagine on a metaphysical level, you feel like you're backed against the wall, like in a riot. I'm just saying. Yeah. I feel like everyone should have a corner. What about Cynthia's corners and Cass' corner and Cosmic's corner? Well, we can't do that. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know if people want to watch the Dak clip, Casey. And also, I feel like every time I try to share, I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. Every time I try to share Discord clips, it's always dicey. Like I feel like I've done it sometimes. I've had luck playing it with audio and everything, and then sometimes I feel like it fucks up. Oh, sorry guys. Echo, 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 echo. Hey, dicey. Got fucking. He needed the money. Oh, sorry. It's fucking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking get this stopped. Okay, it's dicey. Dak. Let's look. Oh yeah, see, it's the first thing. It's YouTube trending, guys. Believe it or not. Oh wait, is it? Oh come on, I don't need some romanticized. You know what we're all here for. Yeah, there we go. Everybody talking about some gay shit. Show us the break, baby. Let me pre-watch this for. Oof. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. There has to be a better one. You have the. I know, Casey. You have like the best clip, like of it breaking and shit. But it's just. Let's try it. Let's share the Discord video. But it's. Oh wait, it is a YouTube one. Okay, it's the same one I found. It's the same one I found. I think. Because you had a clip before. She's yelling at me. I can't see this chat right now, but I know she's like, it's not a Discord clip. It's a fucking YouTube clip. Look. I know, Casey. Take it easy. Calm down. Calm yourself a little bit. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, is that where it starts? All right, I'm going to trust this is a good one. Do. Guys, look at this. If you're squeamish, guys, if you can't handle injuries and anything like that, it's just you look away. This is going to be, I'm biting Rex's style a little bit. I hope Rex doesn't get mad. Just a little bit. This is just, it's sports and Dallas and, you know what I'm saying? Just, this is weird. It's crazy, too. It's bad, too. It's real bad. Hold on. Let me see if I can put it on full screen. Down in the south. Okay, guys. Like I said, if you're of the faint of heart or squeamish, viewer discretion is highly advised.
Oh,
Oh no.
you almost gotta hope it's a cramp, don't you? If you're a Cowboy fan right there, but that
Oh no.
that does not look good, Jim. Oh no.
And look at Gallup reacting and Dalton getting ready to go in.
Oh, you can just see that at the bottom.
It was right. Ooh, see, this is what's going on, guys. It's right there. The knee goes right into like his lower shin, upper ankle area. See that? Oh my god. Y'all ready for it? That's your life right there. Oh my god. You're a football player. Like it could be nothing worse than your fucking, well, maybe like your arm. That definitely could be worse. But you're fucking, and it's bad, guys.
Oh, one of those you don't want to see twice.
Hold on, guys, just in case y'all missed it the first time, because I was stopping it. Let's play it one more time.
Don't want to see twice.
Oh wait, no, yes, in fact we do. One more time, guys.
When?
Don't cry, Casey.
Oh, you can just see that.
We got the red rocket in there. Oh my god, there it goes.
You don't want to see twice.
Oof, that's the end of the season. Boy. So guys, this goes back to the car thing I was talking about and the interstate driving. is every time you get on the interstate, every time you get out there on a field with huge athletes tackling each other, you fucking take a major risk. Only through the grace of God are you fine. Oh, sorry, guys. Ugh. See, it's dead. It just looks bad. Goddamn. Hold on. I need a cigarette after that one, guys. We need to have a cigarette for the end for the Cowboy season. Uh-oh, they're calling him Dacky Wacky. Oh no, this did not. Oh yeah, the Terrell Owens as a Cowboy. Yeah. God, what was that one? What was the trail? I feel like I remember it. Let's look it up. Let's look up the TO Cowboy injury. Which one was him? Was it a knee or was it his knee or was it his ankle like foot situation like that? Damn, I feel blind in the motherfucker tonight, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's just all flooded with Dak Prescott. Even if you type in Terrell Owens, as soon as you put like Cowboy. I remember the Michael Irvin one. Where is it? T-O. No, that was the fucking another thing. That's not that. I can't find it, Nat. They have to have that bitch on here somewhere. Hold on. It's all fucking Dak shit. Fucking listen to me, YouTube. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to yell at YouTube in front of you. I'm sorry you guys had to see this slightly abusive relationship with YouTube. This goes back to I just here's the thing. Something like a keyboard and a mouse. I just don't. It's not like a priority. So even though every time I'm right here and I'm struggling with just basic shit on a computer because I don't have a keyboard and a mouse, like I go, fuck. This is the moments where I go, I need to just invest like the $30 because it's like $30. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stupid. I don't know. I can't find it. Nat sent me on a wild goose chase. He said, "You remember that Randy Moss energy he got as a Cowboy?" Wait a minute. What? No. I'll be over here looking for it. It must not have been that bad, homie. I've seen a couple of bad ones. Which one? Some people have died before. What's up, Ing?
Lots of people have died before. Hey, Cosmic. How are you?
Well, here's the thing.
I was just glad that he broke his knee in an Adidas shoe, which is a German shoe.
It happens. I think he broke. Wait, are you talking about Dak or who?
No, yeah, the guy who just bent his knee over the other guy.
Oh no, that was his ankle. Yeah, he took him out. Third wave. Oh, did you find it? Oh shit! Damn. I don't know, guys. I mean, we're going to straight like Jim and Ham territory. But I'm gonna. I at least want to try to find the Terrell Owens one. Hold on, I'll look.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that was a bad one. That one.
That one looks. It is very Dak Prescott-y looking. I think it's the one in the thumbnail.
That's why I don't do sports.
You were in sports, E. What are you talking about? I think it's the first one.
Soccer. Yeah.
I guess we'll
Oh, my
play it.
bad.
Okay, guys.
Let's
look
see
at
it.
this sports injury. The video's not that long. We'll play the whole thing. Fuck it. What's going on, Joke?
Not much,
How-
man.
How are you?
Sore. Very sore.
He had an
Well, we
accident,
might have-
Cosmic.
We might have something to take the pain away and make you feel a little less bad after you see what happens to these guys.
Go for it.
Well, let's see. Let me so I can see. There we go. Oh, get out of here with that shit. Okay.
Prescott, Hearns for the first down. Alan Hearns
Oh wait, this is okay.
made the grab, and now Hearns is hurt.
Oh,
Hearns, who has been seldom used since the arrival of Amari Cooper, in some pain.
oh, Amari
Got a
Cooper.
first down, but at what price? Ooh, nice. Good Lord.
Down
That-
goes Frazier.
Yeah.
All-time record field goals of 566, passing Morton Anderson, who's the young age of 45 years.
Oh no, he.
Don't show the replay. Don't show the replay. Okay, guys,
Don't show the replay.
we're going to show you the replay here.
Don't show the replay. We
Gruesome
show you the
looking injury
replay.
to Tyler Eifert. Oh, well, we can't even.
Oh my fuck.
Happened there. The ankle going in a direction it shouldn't. Look away.
Oh, chinga la madre.
Tyler Eifert, who has had a history of bad injuries, looks like he has just suffered.
I'm going out on top.
Side, usually that's to free up Antonio Brown for something.
Brown on the outside. Comes to the crew. Connor. And Connor's going to find his way for close to a first down. Tackled by Phillips. Roethlisberger checks it off underneath. And that's enough for a first down.
Wait, what's going on?
James Conner's had a couple of. Oh boy, now he's hurt.
That wasn't bad enough.
So Connor needs the attention.
If you want to look up a crazy one, look up
And the game
Joe
last
Theismann.
week, watch him cover up the football here and rolled up
Ow!
on his legs just a bit. But boy, it gets tough to have to come off the bench now. Game-winning situation.
Ow! That's the knee.
Well, the passing situation, 3rd and 11. Got chipped by the tight end that time. And the pass complete. Is shaken up for Seattle after the first down catch at the 34-yard line.
Ooh.
I remember the game.
Sherman had some concerns about his Achilles coming into this game. Can't tell. He's almost.
Unfortunately, I've got
Hold
what
on.
looks like very bad news for the Washington Redskins. Alex Smith suffers a pretty, it's a gruesome leg injury. You're going to see a replay. Look away. It is a graphic injury. It looks like Alex
Look
Smith
away. We're gonna show it though.
Here.
in the city where Joe Theismann's terrible injury. Oh boy.
Ooh,
Terrible
say.
injury happened. Got an update from London. This is a bad-looking play for Amari Cooper. Carr hits him on the pass, and then he gets dropped. Brad McDougal.
Ooh, Brad.
Appeared to be helmet to helmet. Yeah, it's absolutely helmet to
Oh,
helmet.
press pause real quick. Press pause real quick.
There was no.
So you know how they were just talking about Alex Smith, that he just had that horrible injury, right?
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago. He just actually came back and started playing yesterday, the same day that fucking Dak goes down.
Damn. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna look up that Joe Theismann one.
That was graphic. I appreciate it, guys. I'm trying to heal quickly.
No, Cosmic, you know that Joker was hit by a drunk driver yesterday.
I know, man.
While I was on my bike, that's the fucked up part.
Jesus.
What
Why you on
happened?
your bike? Well, yeah, what happened?
I was sitting at a light and the guy who was a drunk driver ran over the median.
So you were
No
standing?
fucks given about the light. No fucks given about the light. He just went over, hit the median, and then just smashed into me and 3 other cars.
Jesus.
Your
What?
bike. Like motorbike or
Yes,
Motorcycle. Ooh,
so how is the
what's your worst
motorcycle?
nightmare?
total.
That's out of there. Yeah, I would
Nah,
imagine.
it's on him though.
What's
Police.
how's the road rash?
Let's just say it looks like somebody took a trees grater to my thigh and my ass.
You're
Oh
lucky.
man, Joker he wasn't wearing a shirt. He had flip flops and swimming trunks on.
Nah,
No,
believe
but
it or not, there's one thing I will thank the military for is the way they told us to dress when we're on a bike. So I had military boots on, I had thick ass jeans, and I had besides my padded jacket, a long sleeve on. So that's like I'm really thankful for that.
What about
and you,
helmet?
Oh yeah, obviously helmet. I got
and
kids, bro.
you know how to take a hit. That's an American soldier right there. Come on.
Knowing how to fall is an important part, but I
Right.
don't know in that situation.
Oh my.
You're kind of handicapped with that thing between your legs, and everything. You balance it off and everything. It's hard for you to get a footing, a plant, but you don't want that. You break your legs. Geez, I
Yeah.
just can't imagine. Like I said, I've been riding around on mopeds and scooters, and I've always thought about some drunk motherfucker hitting me. It's really like your worst nightmare come true. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so vulnerable.
Bro, honestly, I'll be honest and real with you. You know how they say shit like that goes in slow mo, and you feel like your
Yeah,
whole life flashes before you. That's exactly what it
how
was.
it feels. Yeah.
The only things that came to my mind was my family, my kids. Like I was like, man, is this how it goes? Like this is how I'm done. And I didn't realize, but I was pushing myself off the bike when I seen him come to try to get away, so I didn't get really a lot more of the impact. And if I didn't do that, I would have probably been dead, bro. Like that's how bad it was.
Somebody said you were hit by an off-duty plumber who was on his way to catch butterflies.
God damn it, Jay.
I don't want to point fingers, but
No, they
hey,
took the
let's
guy
wait.
in. They took the guy in. Yes, I'm gonna be suing. But I don't know the whole full extent of it. Like with him, I'm gonna be going to talk to an attorney soon. Like I said, I just got home today. I'm trying to just. I'm not even taking these painkillers. They wanted me to take these fucking painkillers. I'm like, fuck
No,
that.
no,
Give me Tylenol. Give me Tylenol. I'll be fine.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Nah, I've never been a painkiller person.
yeah.
I'm about to pull a fucking Helen and just take a fucking shitload of kratom real quick.
Yeah, you might
Well,
need
he
to.
takes them without the pain. But
It's an emotional pain, Ing. It's an emotional pain.
I understand
It's a
both
pain
sides.
that's up here and in here.
No, but when you start it, if you can do it without it, the best way.
Dude, the first thing I thought was because the way I landed and the way I landed when I jumped back and everything was, fuck, I'm done. Like I thought I was gonna get crushed by the cars. Like honestly, that was my biggest
Yeah.
thing. I thought I was gonna get crushed by the cars. But the way I landed was good enough that I was able to get down. One of the people, and I honestly want to thank this man when I get it. I had somebody get his name and number. I want to thank this man more than anything because this man literally, if it wasn't for him pulling me at that last second, like I would have been crushed. And he pulled me off from the side and literally got me out of that bullshit.
Damn.
Oh.
And here's the fucked up thing: I was literally coming from the goddamn store.
What you have on you?
All I had was fucking cigarettes and a fucking Slim Jim.
Damn.
See,
You know,
that could kill you. That can kill you.
Mom always said one day cigarettes are gonna kill you, Joker.
And here's the fucked up part: all I wanted yesterday was fucking a cigarette. And these motherfuckers like, no, you gotta stay in bed. You gotta stay in bed. I'm like, oh my god.
That's the worst. Yeah,
I looked at my wife. I said, you need to go back to the house.
Get my
and go get
vape.
my fucking vape.
I don't care what they say. I'm sneaking it.
But you were up for nights because of your baby teething, right? So
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I was still good. Like it wasn't like I was sleep deprived and I was like really dead to the world. I was good because if that was the case, I would have rode my bike. I would have fucking just took the car and said fuck it. You know what I mean? But even at that, like this guy was fucking done. The one thing I heard was that he was like a double or triple the legal limit.
Let me ask you, what bike does the guy have to pay for now?
What bike did I have?
Yeah.
I had a Gixxer 1000.
Oh my God. You know what? Good for you.
Well, it's not gonna be him that's paying for it. It's gonna be his fucking insurance. But
Who cares? Who cares?
be real with you, like the way that my wife was talking was that this motherfucker looked like he was just like beyond podunk redneck and no money type bullshit.
Insurance. Yeah.
Jesus. That's just crazy, Joker.
You're just glad you made it.
Yeah. As Joe Booney would say, hum to Allah, all will to God. You know what I'm saying? And it's in God's will.
Yeah.
I mean,
yo, the first thing I did today, I'm gonna be real with you. The first thing I did today was grab my kids and I just said, I don't give a fuck how much it hurts. I want y'all to squeeze me.
Break me. Fuck it.
Yo, it was sad, man. Like my son did my baby, he didn't understand it, so he was fine. But the two oldest, man, like yeah, they're my stepkids and everything, but still they're my kids. And like my stepson, he just looked at me, he goes, are you okay? You okay? I'm like, I'm fine, I'll be fine. So he kind of left me alone, but my stepdaughter, she was in tears. She was like, Daddy, are you okay? She didn't want to even touch me. Like, she was that afraid that I was hurting that bad. But I said, you better get over here and give me a hug. And the moment I did that, she did not want to let go, man. Like, that shit hit me hard, bro.
Yeah, it's like near death shit. Does that bother you, or is it just the pain? Like, you think there's any, like, or are you kind of used to, like, yeah, sometimes you might die in this world?
Like,
Some people are really bugged by that, you know?
I think for me going, if I knew I was gonna die, like that wouldn't have bothered me for me, but for my family, I think it would. That's what hurt me more.
Yeah.
And like being laid up there, like everybody was asking me today was they were like, what bothered you the most about last night? Because I didn't want to be in the hospital at all. I was like, let me fucking go, like let me leave. And they were like, nah, you gotta stay tonight. You just gotta stay tonight. Because they had to wait for full results of my scans and everything.
Your brain and everything. Make sure you're not bleeding in your head, son.
Yeah, so what ended up happening was they came out and they were like, all right, you're good. And everybody's like, so, why were you so antsy to get out of there? And all I thought to myself, I didn't give a shit about how I feel. I was like, who's gonna stay up with my son? Who's gonna stay up with my son when he's crying in the middle of the night because he's teething? Like who's gonna? That's nobody else's job but mine and my wife's. And I let her sleep at night, so I do it. And they were like, yo, you do not need to worry about that. I was like, no, I do need to worry about that. That's my son. That's nobody else's son. That's my son.
That's why you just gotta get lit, guys. At the end of the day, you gotta get a Lyft or an Uber if you're gonna fucking be driving around out there. That's all I can say.
He has a motorbike, Cosmic. Why would he?
No, I'm talking about the drunk driver.
No,
yeah, like nah, seriously.
Order a ride, guys. Don't drive drunk.
Seriously, even
if you have too good of a time.
If you have too much of a time, you gotta understand. Like, it's people who are innocent out there, and God knows I'm not the most innocent person out there, but my family's innocent, and to almost rob them of their father, to almost rob them of their husband, to almost rob them of their family, like that's something I don't wish my worst enemy.
Now, what I have to ask you is, would you trade places with Joe here, Joe Theismann?
Oh, right now, hell no. That motherfucker's career ended right after that play. Seriously, he never played a game again after that.
Before football play begins, players are in position.
Oh, this is so bad. I've seen this like so many times. All I can tell you, if anybody has not seen this, keep your eyes on Lawrence Taylor.
No.
Number 56. Just keep your eyes on Lawrence Taylor.
Don't replay it. We'll show you.
Closer to 4 seconds than 5. One Mississippi. Joe Theismann, the Redskins quarterback, takes the snap and hands off to his running back.
Now, mind you, they won't show it on there.
2 Mississippi.
But watch when he gets hit, the way he goes down.
The flea flicker, and the running back tosses the ball back to the quarterback.
Watch number 56.
Up to now, the play's been defined by what the quarterback sees. It's about to be defined by what he doesn't. For Mississippi, Lawrence Taylor is the best defensive player in the NFL and has been from the time he stepped onto the field as a rookie. He will also change the game of football as we know it.
And we'll look at it with the reverse angle one more time, and I suggest your stomach is weak. You just
Ooh, like 3 different spots. Oh, and he fell back on it.
Joe Theismann.
You want to know the fucked up part about it is?
Yeah.
They called that an open fracture. That means the bone was sticking out through the skin.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it shows you how tight those tights are. It didn't break through.
I'm just saying, you could be Joe Theismann. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Unfortunately,
sorry about that.
He made more money that year than we do in all of our lives.
Well, no, he had to, like, his career was done. Mind you, this is early 90s where the medical procedures weren't the way they were now. Like, Alex Smith had the exact same injury that Theismann had, and he's back playing, and that's through going through a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna tell you right now, Dak is done for this year and possibly next year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what fucking sucks, is because Dak didn't take the franchise tag. Well, he took the franchise tag but didn't re-sign, so he's a free agent after this year.
Riz, is your moment to shine, Red Rocket. It's your moment to shine.
And let me just say, fucking Giants, you fucking suck.
Why do you say that, Joker?
They had the lead. Listen, I'm not a full-fledged Giant fan anymore.
You had money down, didn't you?
Oh, I wish. And if I had money down, it would have been on the Cowboys, not the Giants.
That's right.
But no, seriously, like, the Giants, I used to be a big Giants fan, big Giants fan. But after some of the racist things that I saw them do, I kind of really don't fall for them anymore. I'm more of a Steelers fan now. But the thing is that with the Giants, they had every opportunity to win that game, and they fucked it up. Their defense just sucks beyond belief. So sorry for any Giants fans out there. They just fucking suck, like always.
Ooh, they're not going to take that very well. But it is what it is. Hold on. I'm looking for something. So you think, damn, so they could get rid of old Dak, didn't they?
No, they can just say that he played out the rest of his year and that's it. But Jerry Jones loves Dak, so I don't think they're gonna let him go.
Like the half black son he never had, or he never admitted to.
Basically, I think if Jerry Jones had another daughter, he would send her to Dak like, "Hey, marry this motherfucker." But I mean, that's what that is.
What hurts the worst right now?
Basically, from my low, I would say my mid back all the way down to my knee on my right side.
Where you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, so your knee. Ooh. Wait, what was the damage to your knee?
The way I landed on my right side. Like when I threw myself down, I landed all on my right side. So basically picture my left side a little bit up more and my whole entire right side down. And that's what hit.
No broken bone.
I know, that's what I was so thankful for. I'm like, fuck. Last thing I need is to break anything.
Yeah.
But the shitty thing is I had to call the job that I got and let them know, like, hey, I might not be able to start the date that y'all want me to.
Oh no. A regular Dak Prescott.
Oh no, they were perfectly fine with it when they understood it, and I sent them a copy of sent them everything. They were like, "Yo, what the fuck?" They were just happy I was okay.
Jeez, man, maybe it's for a reason. I always say, like, you never know why. Maybe you need this little break. Maybe you need to sit down. You know what I'm saying? Take it easy.
He just came home from war, Cosmic. Like it's
Yeah,
not
but
that
God,
he expected.
I hear that guy God, he works in mysterious ways. That's what I hear.
Yeah, yes, he does.
Where
Yes,
is
she does.
Where is Bell and that?
That's Balance dad? No.
I think this was on purpose. I think this was Sam Hill taking a hit out on me.
Damn. I don't know why we shouldn't go around saying that. This was Sam Hill.
Nah, you know what? Let's be real. Let's be real. It was fucking that bitch ass cow that probably took the hit out on me.
No, it didn't. Sam Hill couldn't go to the bathroom. He has a catheter. So what do you think?
That's what we're gonna say. It was a professional hit.
It was professional.
They just didn't get the job done. It's okay, Shah. It's okay, Shah. I'm coming for y'all.
He let him one more. Left one more.
I'm like John Wick. You better get the fucking job done, or I'm gonna come even harder.
Hell yeah, you better kill me. You better finish me off, motherfucker.
He fell off a building last, but there will be a fourth.
I'm gonna walk around with my dog and just come killing people. That's it.
That's right. That's right.
Oh man.
Oh shit, guys, hold on. We got something really scary now, though. The skateboarding accidents were scary. Well, I know I only wanted Bellin because he was like, no more leg injuries, please, because he was just tired of all the sports injuries videos. So I just found most gruesome skateboarding slams for Bellin. Guys, but prepare for you to be haunted for the rest of your nights. Freddy Krueger. Oh my God. Freddy, what is it? What do you want?
And now I can't sleep.
Oh, that's Wendy.
No, it's not. How do you know it's Wendy? It's Freddy Krueger. Look at him.
Well, Freddy Krueger's Wendy.
Who is this? Is this you, Freddy?
Yes, it's me, Freddy.
Freddy, what is it that you want from us? Are you after? Who are you after?
You're all my kids now.
And I will not sleep for the rest of the week.
Yep, now we're done. Now no one's sleeping.
That mask looks pretty tight. Wendy, can you breathe? Can you breathe?
Wendy, you're getting oxygen in your body.
Don't follow.
Oh, wait a minute. It's just our friend Wendy Pack.
I didn't know it's Wendy. I didn't know.
Wendy, what are you doing? Oh, God. You couldn't breathe under that guy.
This is a shitty mask.
Wendy? Damn it, Wendy, you almost gave me a heart attack with the mask. Can't do that to me.
The
I
mask.
hate Freddy Krueger.
You have to breathe. Wendy,
Well, I was getting ready for Halloween.
Oh.
I'm getting ready for Halloween.
And Wendy, I think that Halloween's got to get ready for you. That's what I think needs to go on.
I know.
See, that's what Casey. Casey seconds that motion, Wendy.
How you doing, Wendy? How's your leg?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Good.
Wendy, are you going to go scare all the children with that mask?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you going to give them nightmares?
Yes, I am.
All right, Wendy. She can breathe now, everybody. Don't tell her to take the mask off. She can breathe.
No, but you could tell she was passing out. Wendy, that mask is not safe. Put a bigger hole in it.
Oh, yeah, Wendy, you're going to need to go ahead and cut a bigger hole in that mask. You can breathe. Perhaps even eat. It doesn't matter.
I
Just get a
will
hole
do
in it.
that.
All right, I'm just saying, Andy. Want to watch out for your blood supply.
We want you to be safe.
Sorry, Joker, but I like my time of year.
That's okay. Freddy Krueger scares me.
No, don't worry, Wendy. He will
No,
live.
you're good. I still love you, Wendy.
So, Wendy, have you watched any scary
How many
movies?
guitars do you collect?
Oh.
How many guitars do you collect? I'm surprised.
Just 3 of them, but each one is it's one bass guitar and a rock guitar, and then It's more for country music, so that one I never play.
Do you ever play them?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Casey, drop that link for
I'm
the
just curious
StreamYard one more time
because
for me.
That's actually the only ones you can see. I have more.
what did you say? What did you say? What did you say, Cosmo? I didn't hear you earlier. What did you
Oh,
say?
nothing, Wendy. I was just talking to the chat. That was it.
If that's what she wants to know, Cosmic, tell her.
Oh,
Wendy, have you ever had Pennywise on the show, or did you ever have Pennywise on the show?
no, why?
The StreamYards link, Casey. Okay, because some people in the chat they're asking. They said
Oh,
that you were gonna have Pennywise on the show, and it didn't come through.
No, it didn't. I was going to have it on them on.
Well, okay. But what happened?
I got messed up and did some other things.
Okay, Wendy. You know, that's one thing I like about you, Wendy. You know how to improvise.
Well, absolutely. She knows. She knows that.
You know, Cynthia might be right. I might be going out as a cripple this year.
Wendy, how is your cat Robin?
Hey, Joker.
Yes, Wendy.
She's doing good. She's on my bed sleeping.
Wendy has a black cat.
She loves my bed.
I guess you have to pay for StreamYards to pin the comment on the comment section, Casey. We saw someone figured out how to, maybe it's a new quality of YouTube or StreamYards where you can pin like a StreamYards link to the top of the live chat. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who came and opened up the stream could immediately see the StreamYard link.
Oh.
I just wanted to test it out.
I did not know. I did not know you have to pay for it.
Well, Wendy, if you don't know, then now you know. Well, maybe did you figure it out, Wendy?
No.
Wendy? Wendy, you okay?
I'm okay.
You were looking. You had that long distant look in your eye. I didn't know what it was.
I was
Wendy,
looking
what did you have
at
for drink today? Oh, it's ING.
I had, what did I have?
What did you have?
I had pineapple.
No.
Pineapple what?
Some kind of pineapple drink.
Pineapple juice in Malibu.
Pineapple mango.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I could put it as a
Pineapple
banner,
mango.
but you can't click on that, Cass.
Lots of vitamins. It's healthy.
That's a nice vitamin C for you, Miss Wendy.
You told me to drink something healthy, ING. Remember?
Well, it's better than
absolutely.
It's better than drinking chocolate syrup. That's what I think, Wendy. Now you're downing pineapple juice. I mean, trade one evil for another, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Right choice, Wendy. Right choice.
That's the most. So that's a healthier alternative. That's right, Wendy.
Well, you all want me to move healthy, so I'm trying to move to healthy.
Sounds good. Now, have you tried to mix any of the chocolate syrup with the pineapple juice? Make it like a pineapple chocolate milk, you know?
Yeah, I did this morning for breakfast.
Oh, God. Was it good or no?
Was it better?
It was good. It was awesome. Yes.
What's up, Kenny TV?
What up, man?
Just the man.
Hi, Kenny.
What's going on, Kenny? What you up to, buddy?
Eating an orange.
Eating an orange? Well, Wendy was just drinking pineapple juice. Maybe I could get together, make some orange pineapple juice, you know? That sounds good. That sounds better than chocolate milk juice.
Anything but chocolate syrup. No more chocolate syrup. Wendy.
No, she's putting
Yeah.
chocolate syrup in the pineapple juice is what she's doing.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go relax for a little bit, but I'll still listen in the background and then
All right,
be in the
Joker.
chat.
Let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Don't fall
Red-
out of bed, Joker.
I can't
Red-
promise that.
Rest those bones, Joker.
I will. I will. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody in chat. Thank you for the love,
Try
everybody.
to your wife.
Be careful not to fall out of bed, Joker.
I can't promise I will, Wendy. All right, you guys
He
have a
just
good
might.
Okay.
All right, peace, Joker. Guys,
Where's Helen tonight?
send your prayers and well wishes.
Hey, you
Helen doesn't
know,
jump on
I had
streams
a
anymore.
dream the other night. Cosmo. I dreamed about Sam and Frank banged each other.
You dreamt that Sam and Frank made some sort of consensual homosexual love. Is that what you just said to me, Wendy?
Yeah. Yes.
My God, Wendy, what a run! Your imagination is just running off with you. No, wait, now let's
Sense
look at this
because
dream.
Sam
nightmare.
is a faggot. What, Frank? I don't know, man.
Who was doing what to who, Wendy? What was happening in your dream? Who was doing what to who?
Sam was riding Frank as a horse.
Oh my God. That is just too much. That's actually kind of a little bit too vivid for me, Wendy, if I'm being honest with you. Wendy, what's your age, sex, and location?
And then Frank said, "Giddy up, Sam." And then Frank rode Sam like a hurricane and said, "Giddy up."
Damn, Wendy. This was the type of dream that you had? Was it a good dream or a bad dream? How would you rate it?
Yeah. It
Yes.
was a good dream. And Frank and Sam started kissing.
Yeah, I really thought Frank would be riding Sam, but you're saying in your dream is the other way around. Well, whatever.
Because Sam's a faggot.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead,
both,
Wendy.
They were both riding each other.
Oh, they took turns. Jesus, Wendy.
Those are
Yes.
imagination.
I know. That's what I'm saying, Wendy. Where does this imagination come from? Are you
What
watching
Sam
porn?
look like?
Are you
In
watching
my
pornography before bed?
imaginary- In my message.
Imagination?
Yes.
Wendy. You're watching that gay porn before bed, then you're having dreams at night, hallucinating crazy shit. Wendy, it's out of control. It's out of sight.
I know I gotta be control of that, but it was also a dream.
Mm-hmm. So it's not your fault.
I'm surprised Helen is in.
Helen doesn't come on streams
And then
anymore. Kenny.
Frank put a
Why
cute.
not?
I don't know.
And then Frank put on a cute bib on Sam.
Maybe he's taking
Wait,
a
Frank
hand
put a
now.
cute bib on Sam, like Sam was some sort of baby?
Yes.
The baby faggot. That's right.
Oh, whoa, Kenny. No Jews. Come on, Kenny. First you go after the homosexual community, then you go after the Jewish community.
Fuck you.
Come on, Kenny. I'm trying to have a show here. And you're just being really, really grandfather-ish, you know?
Hey.
Guys, I would like to bring your attention to this.
Thompson, what did you say? No what?
Right here.
Yep.
Oh!
Holy
shit.
It looked like that ankle.
Thompson, what did I say again? No what?
She is obviously in some pain.
Tough landing on a blind skill, a double front. You cannot see.
Holy shit. Look at this.
Wow! Her knees, like from her knees, the bottom of her knees popped inwards. Oh no.
No, you.
What are the runners doing? They're cramming each other. Ooh, that girl fell. Hold on, let's just see what happens. She's running. Oh, she fell. Oh, red.
She fell on you.
She got kicked.
No, you.
What happened?
No,
Was that
you.
gruesome? Oh, she got knocked out when she fell. That's what it was.
No, yeah, no. When her knee went down to the floor, you could see it. But
Oh, okay. What about this young man doing gymnastics? Nothing could go wrong here, could it?
Last time he did that,
I think he's saying no, you, Cosmic.
He said, "Mom, get into gymnastics so the other boys can't hurt me." Boom!
oh my God! I don't even know how that happened. They never saw him again.
My mom told me never to play football.
Look at this. Look at this. That's it.
Boom! Too early.
Shakalaka.
Oh, that kind of hurt.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt in the morning.
Oh my God!
And he registers what's going on and just
His
closes
whole
eyes.
leg went crooked.
He just goes, "Oh no!"
It's a third knee.
Made me realize that Cosmic is a douchebag.
Oh no!
He planned it. He hated her.
That's why I would never do that sport. That is why I would never do that sport.
That
I
was
would feel
planned.
so guilty if I dropped. Look at that. Hold on.
Uh-oh. It
He's
looked
going
like
down
he
for
knocked
murder.
her out.
He's down. He planned that.
Hold on. I gotta see this again.
Go back.
Ooh, okay. Oh, this girl already struggling. She Russian.
Yeah, but she hit her head and nothing happened. So
Boo you.
Oof, again. She can't stick that landing.
What's the same move?
All right, we'll go back to some sports injuries in a little bit. I'm just gonna sprinkle sports injuries throughout the whole stream. Anytime anyone starts feeling too comfortable, I'm gonna throw on some painful looking sports.
No, you.
No, you, Kenny.
Boo you.
Boo you, Kenny.
No, boo you.
Have you found anybody funny to throw a bowling ball?
Anybody funny throwing bowling ball? Not yet.
No, not yet. Trust me, if I have a
No,
bowling ball
Jew,
throw-
Kenny, come on. Don't say that stuff. Wowzers.
No, Cosmic the Racist said it.
What's wrong with Kenny tonight?
He keeps saying racist things.
No, you do.
Not me. I'm a nice kid.
I was muted.
I would never say anything racially motivated.
No, you said it.
Cosmo, I think Kenny thinks you're a racist.
Wendy,
Yes.
how am I a racist? I love black people.
I don't know.
Joker.
Well, that's what Kenny thinks you're a racist.
Kenny,
You are racist.
I want one evidence of proof of me saying the N-word. You can't do it.
Never.
Jordan, I'm doing pretty well tonight. I took Columbus Day off, and I should not have. Has such
You
kind
keep your episodes up.
kind of
I
a
can get
busy.
proof immediately.
Go ahead, Kenny. Go get proof of that. I have never used that word a day in my life, Kenny. So you're the one that says it all the time. not
Other
me.
than that,
No,
Cosmic,
you.
Cosmic, check the private chat. There's
Oh.
a leg injury that Joker brought up. You should look up.
Okay.
Kenny, Cosmic never said the N-word ever.
You were the one sounding like Jimmy the Greek talking about
Lies.
their quick muscle fiber and quick twitch.
Ask Wendy. Wendy, did you ever hear Cosmic say the N-word?
Ever.
No, I did not.
See,
And
Kenny?
I
Wendy
did
doesn't
not
pay
hear him
close
say the
attention.
N-word at all.
Wendy
Please,
would
thank
know
you.
she's on the radio for 25 years.
And you can't say nothing, Kenny. You're the one saying the N-word
If
up and down.
if he
right.
would have said it, I would have heard it, Kenny.
Exactly.
Kenny, if he would have said the N-word, I would have heard it.
Exactly.
But
That's
Kaza
right.
did not say the N word,
That's right.
Kenny.
You're the one telling everyone to vote for Trump, Kenny, not me. That's all I'm gonna say. Hold on.
Howard's back again. You know, Howard signed his contract, made another deal with Sirius.
He did? I didn't even know. How
Yes,
long?
he
5
did.
Damn, did he? Again?
5 years?
How
5
much?
years, yeah.
Holy
you know
shit.
how much?
Did not know that.
That contract has to
one
be going down, right? It has to be. They have to be paying him less and less now, right? Right?
Look it up, Cosmo.
I might. Hold on. Let's see. Paul George hurt himself.
That's a Choco request. It's got to be good.
Fast for his own good. Nice contest. Wow. Paul George.
Uh-oh. I couldn't see it.
Oh, just wait.
This happened to Casey back when she used to play center.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, guys.
He's making sure that these guys
Let it buffer. We have time.
The same thing happened to Casey.
No.
I was there.
Oh no. That looks bad.
the extent of it right now.
Hold on. I want to see the replay. I didn't even see what
I
happened.
think he has a neck injury.
He slid
I
into the
think
goal.
it's what. It looks worse when they carry him off.
I got a feeling, Mark.
Casey, did you hurt your knee during a game or at practice?
This might be serious.
Yeah, this is unfortunately part of the reality of playing basketball.
They're all throwing up.
Working out on your own.
Oh, same thing. I'm telling you right now, guys, our knees and our shins and our ankles, they're full of shit.
Cosmic, that wasn't a knee. That became a knee after it was broken. It was the third knee.
It's the same spot. It's like the same within the same spot area. It's like, damn, we got thin ass little ankles as humans. God designed us poorly. That's what I'm saying. Jesus Christ. Why is it always that?
Yeah. We would know where to fix shit. Cosmic, we would just point at it, that leg should be stronger and
I don't even think about that injury. Like when I think about injuries, I think about like falling and hitting my head or something, or cutting my hand open or something, or breaking a finger. I can imagine breaking a finger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't ever imagine just like me jumping off a window cleaning ladder and breaking my.
Oh, she found her cat. That's a black cat. She called her Robin. Like Robin Quivers from the Howard Stern show.
Ooh. Just like they're stealing
She's
from me.
sleeping.
They're all stealing from me, Wendy. They're stealing catnip from me, Wendy. Jesus, that one was bad.
Yeah, no. That, oh my God.
What did Casey say? Did she ever say she hurt her knee? Heard it at a game.
I'm watching.
Heard it at a game, and Casey was playing basketball in college, so that means that there is definitely video of her hurting her knee at the game.
Definitely. You have to find that footage.
Don't worry, I'll find it and I'll play it.
Cosmo.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Cosmo, Cowardly Cowardly Dog is still on.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. They still run episodes of that show.
Yep.
That was very macabre. The word macabre comes to hand when you think of that show. It's very off-putting. The pace of it is weird. I never got too into it. Either like Invader Zim. Did you like Invader Zim, Wendy?
Yes, I do.
Little dog alien.
Yes, I do.
Someone somewhere has lost their cat. Wendy, where did you get that cat from?
I got it from the Humane Society.
You stole it out of someone's
I got it from the
backyard.
Halifax Humane Society.
How much did you have to pay for it?
No,
How
I
much?
adopted it.
Did you pay for it?
$35.
Really?
We
good.
used my mom's credit card.
Yeah, 35. I mean, the Humane Society really is the way to go.
Hmm.
You're gonna get a pet. What's up? Okay. Yes, she did. She jumped over someone's chain link fence, stole that cat. Wendy, look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you. Does this look like the face of somebody telling the truth?
Randy, did you break your leg
No.
jumping
Yeah.
the fence,
Yeah,
stealing that cat? Was that what happened?
Can you be honest? Let us know. Did you break your leg playing against the Giants?
No.
Okay. Wendy, what are you doing? You trying to show us your gums?
Yeah, no, her teeth are better than mine.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it, Wendy. It's fine. I think Beetlejuice has better teeth than you, Wendy. How does that make you?
Wendy, may I ask how old are you? How old are you now?
How old are you, Wendy? Okay, Wendy, put your teeth where
I'm
it's bottom.
40.
40.
White, failed at life. Sorry, Wendy. Couldn't help it.
You still look good for 40.
Wendy jumped the fence and stole a cat. Yes, LV. That's Wendy the cat burglar. Sorry.
No, I remember back in the day, Howard Stern, when Wendy first came on, she was very young. And they said, well, they gave her a lifespan of 30, 35 back in the day. Do you remember that, Wendy?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, with your coughing.
So 40, it's really good. And oh my God, did she die now because I said that?
I think you killed Wendy.
But she was 40. No, I remember when she came on Howard Stern, and because of her condition, they said she will be maybe 30, 35.
So you're saying that Wendy is a medical miracle?
No, in that case, she is. Absolutely.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wendy's just defying the odds on all level of entertainment, of medical science, of just pure beauty. You know?
No, and she doesn't look like that she would fall off the shitter tomorrow. You know, I think she is good to go. But I remember back when they said, oh yeah, with that condition, 30, 35. Because, you know, so many whack packers died on the Howard Stern show. Like Hank the Dwarf. Okay, well, he was an alcoholic too, but
that didn't help.
Yeah, didn't help. And then Eric the midget, you know.
How long do midgets live? They don't live very long, right?
No, and he was like 35 or 36 too, you know, like he lived longer. And in a sense, you know, Wendy on the Howard Stern show was always special in a sense, because sometimes they had her on to do a certain thing, she refused to do it and did something else, and it was even funnier, you know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I wish. Okay, sorry.
You know, she doesn't look like that she is in bad shape or anything, considering,
yeah. Sorry, guys.
What happened, Cosmic?
Nothing. I'm just pulling up something.
Pull it up. Let it up, Ross.
Oh, Man, I bet ice skating falls are the worst. That's what I would imagine.
Oh my God.
Ice skating, landing on something cold. You ever remember getting hit by a snowball? That was already pretty bad, you know? Imagine your face hitting the cold ice.
Yes, but we had shit on, you know. It's different. Wendy,
he signed he signed an $80 million contract to $100 million.
$80 to $100 million contract for 5 years of more Howard Stern calling it in and doing a show.
Yeah.
Fucking like 3 days a week. Cool.
Did you go back and look that up? Thank you. because I wanted to know. I
Yes,
needed
I
to know.
did.
Thank you.
I went to go back and look it up.
No. Now we know. Now we know. I didn't know. I did not think Sirius would sign him up again. But
I'm
they did.
surprised Sirius is even here. Here's the trick, guys. If you have Sirius, like maybe you got a new car, right? You just bought a new car and you got it off the lot, and it has that 1 month or maybe even 1 year of free Sirius XM or whatever in it. Okay, so those people at Sirius are so goddamn desperate. Sirius XM, the satellite radio, they're so goddamn desperate for anyone to continue listening to their program that I've done it. Whenever I was dating my ex, we did this like 2 different times and got her so much free time, or not free time, really cheap radio. Basically, they'll give you this feel, the normal whatever. Let's say it's like $12 a month for Sirius XM in your car. Like, just fucking hound them. Just be like, I don't know, man. I mean, I really love these shows, but at that, 12 is just a little bit like, if you just do that enough, they will literally be like, okay, sir, we'll charge you $22 now, and we'll give you 6 months of Sirius XM for free. Like, they're really so desperate to keep you guys that they just want you there. Give me something and I'll let you listen for free. Essentially, or I'll let you listen if you just give me something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. There's people who've done it. There's multiple YouTube videos of people doing just that, recording themselves calling Sirius XM and just being like, I don't know, man. It seems like $12 a month. Netflix is like, I don't know, dude. You know, like.
But here's the thing.
We're gonna have more Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Yeah.
But especially with Howard Stern, I believe, because there's a 35 year long archive. I think Howard Stern had to write it all over, because if these days on YouTube, if you use an old Howard Stern clip, you don't get hit by Howard Stern, you get hit by Sirius. I think he had to write it all off. It's all Sirius, whatever he did in his life. That's what I believe.
It's controlled and owned by them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're so stupid. I just like Opie and Anthony. Whenever Opie and Anthony reached YouTube, a whole entire international European audience opened up, and that would get involved somehow. I just don't see how it's a bad thing. I don't see how it's a bad thing not to let these guys have control over some of their media and put some of it on the internet for free, so that, I know they do it to an extent, but there really could be something. It could be way more interactive. You could get a guy to have like a Sirius XM live YouTube channel, and he hosts it, and he gives you clips from the shows. And there could be just something so much more. But then whenever it comes to satellite radio, they can't do nothing with those Australian audience. They can't do nothing with the European audience. You know?
But he has a following there. But I believe over the time that I think it will lose in worth, because there's so much out there. To have new fans, to get new fans being interested, that will be hard. But if they say that makes money,
a different show. At this point, it has
totally.
Show.
Yeah.
The way what's so crazy, because to me, Howard Stern's not that interesting, or anything really going on that show is interesting to me. I'm an Opie and Anthony guy, Wendy. I liked Opie and Anthony. But
Okay.
this just shows you how much a good writer, or one good like comedian, or one good comedy writer will get you. I cannot express to you how much I love the paper Alex Jones bit, where they do the little Alex Jones and they do it out of paper, and they're InfoWars right now, drink some Bone Bob coffee. Like, it's so fucking hilarious to me, honestly. Like, it's so good.
I'm a Ron Bennington fan, from the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, from the
and even before that, the Ron and Ron show.
Shut up, Ing.
Hi, Frank.
Hello. Hi, Wendy.
Hold on, guys.
It's the horse.
Wendy, do you want to tell Frank about maybe a little dream you might have had last night?
No, Wendy, don't. I'll throw it.
Yeah.
He'll throw up in his mouth, Wendy. He just brushed his teeth. Don't make him do that.
Cosmic.
We got a video.
Hold on, Wendy. I have something more important than this to tell Cosmic. Those microfibers, I rinsed them twice, so there's no soap in them. I put them on a double
Okay,
rinse.
good. Hell yeah. I have them folded up in my drawer over there.
Yeah, make sure you iron them.
Iron them, make them look neat.
Yeah.
Iron them. I don't know. I'm gonna do a weight technique. Ever done that? Ever put them all
Hey,
down and
what week?
put a heavy weight on them?
Yeah. What week do
Heavy
you want
weight
me to
on
come down in November? 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th?
November. Well, we got
think about it.
Well, basically, it's before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving. That's what we really have to think about.
When
you
is
know?
Thanksgiving? The 4th Thursday?
Fourth Thursday. I don't know, Frankie. You're older than me. You're supposed to know our cultural traditions.
Dude,
Not me.
I'm not a fucking what are they? A
American?
Quaker.
A Quaker. A Mennonite, an Amish person. Oh, come on, shut up, Frank. Hold on. I think after Thanksgiving, right? I feel like after Thanksgiving, so late November would be better,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
But you gotta realize you're really putting yourself up to that's not the beginning of a slow season, but it does start getting a little bit cooler and some people don't want their windows cleaned as much. But
No, it doesn't matter. They're still going to
everybody
get
says it's the perfect time to try to expand your business is during the slow seasons. The best time to work on marketing, to work on the next year or the next
We got to
season.
get you a fucking vehicle.
All right, Mel, hold on, guys.
A lot of people want their houses clean before Christmas.
We ain't cleaning no fucking bitch's house.
No, we
No,
ain't.
I mean the windows.
Oh yeah, we'll get their windows.
Oh,
Yeah.
the windows, yeah.
The windows.
Windows.
The
Guys,
windows.
hold on. We got a viewer request injury video. Frank, look away. This is gonna trigger your shoulder. Your shoulder is gonna tingle if you watch this.
Mhm.
Oh. Now, first off, Ing, what ridiculous ass sport are they playing as my resident European? Is it rugby?
They're playing soccer.
Is it rugby? I don't know.
That's normal.
Boom. It's every time. It's our dumb legs. Our legs are not as strong as you think they are, guys. Don't be out there running around thinking your leg is invincible. Boom. It just takes another person's knee. Oh, no, Lord.
I might stay down there till March.
Ooh. In Texas?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got a house in Plano.
A house out in Plano. That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You're gonna be living up there with the California kids, huh? All the
Yeah, we're gonna
all
have
the
to go
people
to
moving
some
from California,
bathhouses.
moving up there to
We're gonna have to go to some
Collin County.
bathhouses.
Yeah, that's in Denton. The Denton's got the bathhouses.
Yeah, I'll pay for you.
Hold on, guys.
You get to pick your girl. You can have 2 or 3 if you want, Cosmic. Wendy, you want to go to bathhouse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Wendy wants to go to the jacuzzi house. What are you talking about?
Do you know what happens at
Bathhouse. She wants to go.
bathhouses, Wendy? You fuck
She wants to go to
girls.
the water park, baby. I thought most bathhouses are gay, Frank. Isn't that like a common thing too?
How
Like
can it
Marco
be gay
Rubio.
if you're with women?
But Marco Rubio had those gay bathhouses.
I
he was
don't know
went to the gay
Marco
bathhouse.
Rubio. I don't know.
You never crossed paths with Marco Rubio.
Nah.
What about like a rub and tug? You ever been to one of those, Frank? Like an Asian lady?
I've been to the bathhouses in Dallas.
But have you ever been to the rub and tug?
No, not necessarily.
What, you don't like Asian women? That's racist.
No, I like Asian women.
Once in a while.
Frank, when's the last time you were? Oh, is your shoulder right? How long were you in the hospital for your shoulder, Frank?
Long enough to spend $58,000.
Jesus, just as the room and board.
That's not even a whole fucking day.
Oh, look at the
That was
kitty.
6 hours.
Wendy,
Oh, that's a pretty pussy.
Now, Wendy, you need to go ahead and take that cat back to whoever you stole it from.
Now, what you need to do is cook that bitch up and eat it, Wendy.
Oh no, Wendy. Speaking
Okay.
Don't tell her that she's gonna do it.
Speaking of Jimmer Nam, Wendy, have you heard of Jimmer Nam? You heard of him? Heard from him?
No, I had not.
Damn it. Okay, just making sure. Speaking of cat eaters, sorry. Yep. So he was there about 16
If
minutes.
I-
Wendy,
if
are
I-
you okay?
Wendy, when you fucking
If
cough
I
up a
would have
lung,
heard from
mute yourself.
Timberland, if I would have heard from Timberland, I would have told you, Cosmo.
All right.
Wendy eats cats, Rafe.
Rafe, yeah, it's a delicacy somewhere.
Yeah, it's a delicacy in Wendy world.
I just want you to know, Frank, that Casey is not excited about this bathhouse situation.
Oh shit, Casey, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna go to the Unitarian Church and read the
Casey,
Bible.
if Cosby he'll get so excited he won't even be able to get a boner. I promise you.
No, I'll come before we even get into the bathhouse. I'll be coming already. That's how bad it will be. I can't handle it.
Oh shit.
That's fucking. They were looking up those in Florida.
Frank, I dreamed about you and Sam took turn of riding each other like a horse.
Okay, we'll talk
And you put a cute bib on Sam.
Frank, comment. Oh, he left. Frank left. He didn't want to hear your gay dream. Come on, Wendy. You know Frank gets uncomfortable with that type of thing.
Yeah, what did you say to Frank?
I would tell him about my dream.
No, and you're allowed to. It was your dream. You can say it. So it's Frank's fault.
What's Frank's fault?
That he left.
Oh no, he's just done. Wendy got too gay for him. I don't know. Frank, don't you be a homophobic person and run away from here.
He's homophobic. Did you know that, Wendy? That Frank is homophobic.
Joker, are you okay? Are you at the hospital or something?
No, he's home now. Wendy, don't be scared.
Wendy, you crack me up every time.
That's my job.
For 25 years, you make me laugh, Wendy.
Well, that's my job, and I'm still going to keep it as my job.
You're good at it.
Yes, I am. I'm really good at it.
Wendy, so what's really new? What's been going on with your streams over there?
Nothing much. I cannot do another stream till November 6th because I use expensive internet.
Because you used up too much internet and now you can't stream until the 6th?
So someone took it down.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, hold on. Or, Wendy, did you on your StreamYards, right?
Yeah.
And it won't let you anymore because you reached your time limit?
I had a bunch of trolls. I had a bunch of trolls that night, and somebody came on showing me their debts, and they gave me a copyright right.
Oh, dang, Wendy. What happens? You'll figure it out, Wendy.
It's on my channel if you want to look at it.
Better days are coming,
It's
Wendy.
still up on my channel if they let you look at it.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait, which clip was it? Oh, shit. I got to log into my other thing real fast.
It's the second one above that one.
Above what? Wendy, what are you talking about? I'm going to be honest with you. I was looking at my text message. What are you talking about, Wendy? I wasn't listening. Oh, you're talking about your copyright strike? What did you play, Wendy? What did you play? You played something that got you a copyright strike. What was it?
Somebody came up on my yard stream and showing their cock.
Wait, so somebody showed, and that's why you got taken down, and you can't stream again, or did you just run up? Okay. Well, I don't know about that, Wendy.
They
but-
took it down for. They gave me a commentary of somebody showing me came up on there when I put them up, and I didn't even know that they were going to do that.
Well, Wendy. Okay. Well, I don't know if all those things are related to each other, but maybe they are. and I
Well,
don't-
we never know. It
I'm
should
just playing, Wendy. I think I've been taken down. I've been taken down for inappropriate content. I usually don't get banned. And then second, I also, when she said she used up too much internet, I think that she reached her StreamYard's limit for her free StreamYard account.
She was taken down for Howard Stern content too, and it was not Howard
Yes,
Stern
and
not
also was
Steve.
taken down for Howard Contact too.
But that was not Howard Stern and not Sirius. I know who it was, but that's a different story.
Guys, we got another viewer requested video.
Wendy, you do just right. You do what you do. That's it.
I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna turn this.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure this thing out, guys. I'm gonna turn this channel into a reaction channel. I just gotta figure out how to get organized about this shit.
Wow.
I need a grab bag like Ian Ellis. That's what I need.
No, Cosmic, you figured this all out tonight.
I know, right? Sports injury. You can just see the Casey influence because I don't give a fuck about sports.
We had an
No,
in-house.
I wanted to talk about Dax. I can't blame the sports injuries and the gore on fucking Casey. I want to talk about Dax. That shit was terrible. And it's fucking Poppy. Hold on, guys. I need to go grab an alcoholic beverage. I'll be right back.
You know, Wendy, now he has to go to one of the liquor stores and he has to break in to grab a beer.
That's not bad if he doesn't, overdo it,
Yeah, that's right. The breaking in is not that bad. If he doesn't overdo the drinking of the liquor, then he's fine. I think Cosmic is fine. What do you think?
I'm just saying, but Kyle, he doesn't stop. He keeps on.
Oh, that's different. That's a different story. Kyle is an alcoholic. Cosmic is just dabbling into it, right?
Yeah, I'm circling like I'm just dancing on the
didn't
edge.
know
of
that.
alcoholism. It's definitely
You know,
I picked it up. It's a bad
I
habit.
didn't-
I realized it became a habit that I don't even really want to do anymore. But I truly know I'll feel uncomfortable not drinking one night, and I also know that I will struggle to fall asleep. Like not that I go to sleep at a good time,
Well,
but
how
one
come
wants
Kyle cannot stop drinking?
no one wants to. I'm just like Kyle. Your guys.
How come Kyle cannot stop drinking?
I don't know. We can't help ourselves. The demons got us. We're very sick people, Wendy. Guys, we got another video requested or viewer
Thrasher
requested
Magazine.
video. Oh fuck! I pressed on the wrong button. Thrasher magazine. Yeah, hell yeah, Thrasher.
It happens all the time.
It does. Let's see how this looks, guys. Oh no, guys. Slow.
Oh.
Oh no.
Is he freaking crazy?
Oh wait. Hold on. Hall of Meat. Oh no, is this another one? Did you just give me a whole list to torture Bellin with, Bellin? He gave me a whole list just to bother him with. Hold on.
A whole list.
That one made I'm like rolling around my ankle with that one. Well, I don't
You
know
know,
if
I
it's just a bunch of bombs or short videos. Hold on.
I broke my ankle watching it. Oh,
Bellin.
oh,
Oh, he hit his head too. I think is what he falls and hits his head. Boom.
Oh my god.
Filmed it. Damn. Yeah, skateboarding has its falls too. See that, and that's why, as like a skater, I think this is where my natural just instincts to be afraid of my arms. I feel like skaters' arms tend to get fucked up more. I feel like you're trying to jump off like a loading dock, or you're trying to jump
Yeah,
down
yeah,
like
yeah,
some
yeah.
stairs, and you fall and you catch yourself the wrong way, and boom, there goes your hand, there goes your wrist. Maybe you hit your elbow the wrong way, and your elbow's all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where my natural instincts of like breaking stuff comes from, like my arms. I worry about my arms and like my hitting my head and face. Like I don't ever worry about my fucking legs or ankle. Apparently, that's the weakest shit on my body. Apparently God didn't give a fuck when he was making my ankles. Made them all chicken bird thin and shit. I can't even have a guy roll over on them. I don't know. Maybe I should just sit and play like high compact or high impact sports.
Well, it's either that or anyone who breaks his ankle should go to hell. God said, if you break it that low, maybe you're not good enough.
And then here's the insanity of me. And now at this, just look, now I got a whole new series of things to look up right now. Is I was never a team sport guy. I liked to skateboard and I liked MMA. That's as much really athletics I really got into was MMA. But in MMA, you're literally learning how to put people in a position to break their arm or pull out their knee sockets. Like it's weird. And I don't know why I can do that. I can do that. I can play around with that. I can play around with choking each other out. But like, it's like, I don't know, man. Some fucking linebacker rolling over on your knee. That's like a whole nother thing. Now we're about to look up at guys who refuse to tap out during submission fighting. Because there's been a few.
Mal, did you offend Wendy?
Oh no, Wendy, did I upset you?
No, she's gonna come back. She's probably looking up who gets a new contract.
Hell yeah. She's like, how much? So she's trying to figure out how much Howard's going to be able to give her.
I'm sure she made somewhat, but nothing, compared what he does. People around him never made much money. But I can tell you,
I know, isn't that weird? Yeah. Isn't that, remember who was the guy whose wife got cancer? And they were really like being bougie about like not helping this lady.
Scott the engineer.
Scott the engineer, that's what it was. I need to mute this whenever I'm looking up stuff. Sorry.
Because he used him for 20 years for a lot of his show.
It's like Howard Stern for the radio is like what Rex was saying about P. Diddy in rap. Like nobody around him is like famous. You know what I'm saying? Like
safe. Yeah. I know what. Yeah, that's actually
not famous. No one around him is rich either. It's like he just is the one that comes out rich out of every single situation.
But you know what? Pete Diddy, in a sense, has a sense for music. He's an artist to me. Howard Stern is not. There's nothing he has to give as being the ringleader in what he did in 35 years of Shock Jock Radio. He was a ringleader. He never brought anything to the table. He always lived on other people. Billy West was one. And then I think he lowered the bar of comedy in the United States in the last 30 years so low that Artie Lang is considered a comedian because he's not. He's not funny. He never was, never will be, but he's
a good storyteller.
But here's the thing: he had to be on Howard Stern for 5 years, and when they knew that if he got to one of his shows and you give him enough liquor that he falls off it drunk, when people knew that's when they came to his shows. Artie Lang has no new jokes. He's the biggest hack because he steals his own jokes. It's just when you look at the big picture, especially I hate Artie Lang more than anything that's in comedy out there. And it's because of Howard Stern. But for that, you have to be Stern Fan Network and the Dog Shed and Radio Gunk.
Damn,
They
I'm
have-
trying to find this Mirko Krokop leg injury, and it won't show it. And I don't think he got his leg kicked. I think he just fell on his leg. Really fucked up. Sorry.
Or you can fall on something and it looks like someone else fell on it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it can fucking happen. Oh, wait. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. This is probably going to get me struck, guys.
Oh, man.
Two girls, too. I hate seeing stuff like this. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah. I think she rolled it right out of her bro, chinga la madre.
Oh, shit. That's a rip.
Adrenaline. Oh, his bone. Mira.
You know,
Chinga.
the first time he looked at it, he said, "That's not true." And then the second
Yeah,
time,
right.
oh shit.
That's always what it is, right? That's not real. That
can't be-
armbar right there, man. That's why. Okay, you see, me and CEO were having a conversation about this. Yep. Me and CEO were having that exact conversation. CEO said, "Why isn't slamming happening more and more in like the MMA? Because it will happen in street fights, like the motherfuckers that
Yes.
if you're a jiu-jitsu guy and you try to armbar someone, if it's a one-on-one street fight, you might get slammed on your fucking head. But that right there is why people don't slam you. That's why that right there is why people intuitively know. Like if you got my arm or neck, I might slam you, I might hurt you, but I also might dig myself in really fucking deep.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't slam a motherfucker who's got your arm. Because the weight is now being used against you. You try to slam him. Broke his
No,
arm.
but that's the defense. You know, they say before he can slam you, you have to hold on to something. You know when you come in this position. See this.
It's out, or it was super hyper extended.
Holy shit. You know, a second before it ends, you don't know who's on top.
Yeah.
Oh shit! He just broke his foot. He broke his foot. In MMA, it's legal.
Oh, you can always see. Yeah, even the ref, you can just see it.
Oh my god!
When
Yeah.
a bone gets out, when a bone, you can just see. Oh, pop. Yeah, look, Herb Dean's good too. Herb Dean ain't no punk. He's like, nah, homie, you fucked. Pop.
That's Joe Rogan. No, Joe Rogan is the.
Oh yeah, that's why you don't kick people. This is why you don't kick people. This is bad. This was one thing that will scare you away if you're not a kick. Getting checked perfectly.
That
boom
backfired. Look at this shit. Oh my god.
And it's even worse with MMA because they don't have all that gear and tights on. You see, we're naked. You know what I'm saying? Ugh.
And it's amazing that the skin see there's it's not an open. So
Boom.
many
That's
of
why
those
them
breaks they
skinny
should
guys.
be
It's
open.
always the skinny
And
guys though, too.
yeah.
Oh, she fucked herself up. She fucked herself up. Stop. Yeah. Stop. Don't pull it. You don't know how it went in. You gotta, yeah.
Is it just me? But is the viciousness in those fights, the women are way more vicious than the men? Is it
I
just
think
me?
so. I think that they're more vicious, but they don't. I mean, the times where they do damage, it seems pretty bad, but I think they just can't. They don't like harness the capability of breaking each other's orbital bones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
No,
know.
it's something between men and women. And I think I figured it out. I would die for my wife, but my wife would
live for the
kill
kids.
would kill for her children. I'm not saying I wouldn't kill for my children, but there is a different take on life that men and women have. I don't know if I should be scared right now. No, but
Well, it comes back to the fact is before we were these people living the way we are now, we were hunter and gatherer people, we were tribal people, and there's a hierarchy of men. There's the alpha top guy, and then there's a hierarchy, everyone who falls below him. And one way we figure out who's on the hierarchy is being competitive with each other. Men have a state of mind, I think, or an ability to fight each other for competition, like not to kill. We know how to fight each other for competition, because I know what you're saying. It seems to me like every time I've seen a fight in person that I like wanted to look away from was always a female fight, because they fight to kill each other. Like women, they have two modes: not fighting and going to kill you. Whereas we almost have a like naturally, because we're men and we're tribal creatures. We have a hierarchy of alphas. We have like a natural competitive nature to kind of flex on each other and fight on each other a little bit. Animals do it. I mean, let's look at animals. They'll ram each other's heads or whatever. The males don't always kill each other for a mate. They have to see who's more alpha. They see who's going to back away, who wins this exchange.
Actually, sometimes when it comes to animals, like the males, they see, well, I might need this guy, so I might not kill him, just show him I'm the superior. But when a woman goes at it, it's life or death. And I mean, I admire it. Don't get me wrong. Not saying it's wrong. I just don't want to be.
I just don't want to be on the receiving end of any women beatings. That's all I'm saying. Women go to murder you. They go straight for the jugular. It's not a joke.
Totally. No.
Women. The V's. It sucks for the Germans. That's the one they get. And you know what's so strange with English is Germans struggle with the V's and the W's. And I'm half Mexican. Mexicans struggle with V's and B's. Because think about B like in boy, B, V, very close sounds. And then with y'all, it's the W's and the like when German lady is talking about Windy V, she goes Windy wee, like wee, like WEEE wee, Windy wee.
But here's the science to it.
Yeah.
Dutch, German, and English are the closest related Germanic languages there are. And Dutch is actually the center of it. Because they actually have more words, even in a sentence. When you sometimes look at an English sentence and then you convert it into German, it looks longer. Yeah. Dutch
It's
puts
even
the
longer.
top of, Dutch, English, and German are West Germanic language. And then there are the Scandinavian languages. They're still considered Germanic, but North. And then there was East Germanic languages, which are extinct, like Gothic and stuff like this.
Not me, man. I got a black enough soul. I don't know what I know how to speak Gothic, bro.
Well, you're Mexican. That's no, but
and we get it, and it's the Norwegians that can read the Old Norse code. Like Finnish and Swedish really come from Norwegian.
Finnish is actually a different language, totally. It is
Swedish and
Finnish Ugrish is actually an Asiatic in their when it came up. Swedish, Danish, and Norwegian are the Scandinavian languages.
Wait, or Denmark. Am I mixing up a country? What's the Scandinavian country? Sweden, Finland, and Denmark, right?
And then no, it's Norway.
Norway.
Swedish,
I'm sorry, I'm thinking
and Danish. And then the Icelandic languages, which derived from the Scandinavian languages. But when a German reads Old Anglo-Saxon, which is the foundation of English, if you read it and don't have to spell it, it almost reads like German. But it was the way also how they pronounced it and how it got along. It's a science to it.
I've been smoking and drinking, and I watched I wish I could find this channel. I love languages. I love languages. I love I told one time, Helen, in a different lifetime, I wasn't born here and lived this life that I lived. I'm an anthropologist somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Caring about this shit. This guy was talking about. They were talking about the structure of languages and how languages that are in the country, like the major languages, they're kind of similarly structured, but then they're different. They have different structures to them. Another thing, this is a new fun fact before I even get into the crazy shit I want to talk about. Apparently, because of secularism and how we're changing as society and a globe, apparently there really is hundreds of languages are going to be and if you think about the Native American languages in America, more than ever in history, languages are about to die. I think there's 300 or 325 known languages, and I want to say 200 of them are known by 10%, less than 10% of a country's population or a people's population. They're in the next 25 years, a bunch of languages are dying. Go ahead, Dean.
Yes, right now there are over 300 official languages, but that doesn't include the dialects regions and countries have, and some of them are not even related to the languages that's official in their countries. Right now we have over 300 official languages, but there's so many more, and you're right, they're dying out in the thousands.
Never in recorded history have so many languages died. This earth stripped down to so many languages. So anyway, this is the crazy shit this professor was talking about. And he's probably right. I don't know if he's right, but he's probably right. Because he was talking about the complexity and how much languages that we use in countries, the major languages around the world, they've evolved. They've stolen from other languages. They're so complex and nuanced, and you have to learn them and study them and everything. So, okay. This is crazy because I'm one of those people. I'm curious about what the first man said and how we learn how humans language, because that's really the only difference we are from animals. I mean, I know we like to think because we got tennis shoes and we got an iPhone, we're that much more different than animals. We're really not, other than our ability to speak to each other in a detailed manner, and that's the main difference. That puts us above all of them pretty much. If we didn't have that, we probably would be like the gorillas and apes. Anyway, so he was saying how. So sometimes in the human world, what happens is a little island or a little remote place will open up and they'll need slaves. So they did this in parts of Hawaii, and there's a bunch of different islands. It's particularly this happens on islands. But so what they do is what happens, these islands open up and they need slaves, so they start picking cheap slavery from all over the world, people from all over the world. This happened multiple times throughout history. They bring slaves from all over the world and they put them on an island and force all these people to work together. And we've studied this so many times that we know that within a year they create what's called a pygmy language. And it's and what it is it's a conglomeration of all the languages together, just a real like rudimentary, basically just noise making to get around. So everybody knows what a hammer is, everybody knows what a shovel is, everybody knows what a job is called. So what they discovered, though, that within 25 years, and I think within 2 generations, if those people continue to hang out and intermingle for 2 generations, they'll create what's called a creole. We call it a creole in the world, just like French and English and like the Louisiana and all that stuff. It's called a creole. It's when other languages come together and make something that's a little bit more sophisticated. Now that sophisticated creoles, what we know about creoles, with no sort of university, no sort of education, no sort of pre-planning, it seems that no matter where you go on the world, you create pygmy languages, and then within 2 generations, a creole comes about, and the creoles are universal language rules. Like you can study different creoles from a bunch of Asians in Asia, a bunch of Africans in Africa, as long as they're people who speak different languages, you bring them together, and after 2 generations, they create a language that the rules of the language, the structure of the language, the style of the language, if you were to teach it in school, the language would be like they all look the same. They all use a basic structure. So what's that suggesting that in humans there is like almost a foundational language program, like software programming within us, like or hardware. There's a hardware programming for us to talk to each other, and there's a rudimentary kind of basic rules that it naturally will manifest themselves, not through any scientists, not through any literature work, not through Shakespeare writing new English words like he used to do and add words to the dictionary, not any intellectual
everyday life.
And what we know as in all of our languages that we speak, the only reason they have such complex rules and everything, and they're so different from each other, is because they've evolved. Just like everything else in the world, the language evolved and changed, and it took on new things and new styles and new, new rules developed into the language, which made them complex. But if you take a bunch of humans, no matter, as long as they speak different languages from different countries, no matter what color they are, no matter what group they are, they'll come together, make a pygmy language, and then within 2 generations, that pygmy language organically, not through academia, but organically, will create like a language that has basic fundamental rules that will manifest themselves in every human interact, or every human, like anytime you put humans together. So I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't know, because I always wondered about like what was the first thing anybody said to each other? Was it to describe an object? Because that's like the "could you get me" theory. That's one thing people believe, is that the first language humans thought of, or the first word we ever thought of, was an object. There must have been a special like rock that was used for cutting, and I gave it a name. I showed Ing the rock, and I gave it a name. So anytime I said that word, Ing knew to go and grab that rock and bring it to me.
Sure. And that's why, as further you go back,
a pidgin language. I kept saying pygmy. I'm sorry, rape safe. I'm a fucking uneducated, never went to college, high school graduate.
Pygmy is a race of people.
Yeah. There's the short people, right? The short people in Africa, right, guys?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry. I've been drinking and smoking. I told you. I should have never tried to explain that while this drunk and high. It's not interesting. You have to be a nerd like me to even care and think it's interesting. I'm sorry, guys. It was something I learned, and I thought it was cool. And I messed up a word. Pigeon language. That's exactly what it's called. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah, and I understood what you meant, even though I knew it was the wrong word, but I didn't want to interfere. But I'm glad. Who did this? Rafe? Who was that?
We keep calling them rape safe, like me, because somebody was talking.
Yeah, he's a good guy
or whatever. Yeah, somebody had issues with them, and me and Rex just kept clowning, going rape safe. Like what? Like is that like a safe in your house that you keep all your rape gear? Like you got your chloroform and your paracord and your duct tape and your ball gag. I got it all hidden away here in my rape safe. Or
But
is rape safe just like non-violent rape? You know, I'm just.
well,
But it was
yeah, we
or
call
this
it sex now because we are pigeons. No.
a pigeon language. I said pygmy, Ing.
Oh,
I was saying pygmy the whole time. But pigeon,
no,
how? I mean,
got your
a
point.
pigeon is a bird. A pigeon is a bird, Ing. Like, how was I supposed to guess it was pigeon? That don't make any sense either.
Yeah, but birds are good people. No, but listen, you're absolutely right. And as further you go back in India, in Asia, in Europe, wherever, the word cow, or the Germans say "cool," or the Indian says "hua." Like, as further you go back, the words that people had to deal with the most seem to have the same word in a sense. And it did build up over all those years. There's no doubt about it. But it has become, to this point, when you really look, now you can actually figure out where certain people or certain areas where people have a dialect, where they were influenced, or how they changed their own rhetoric even, and the way they speak. And uh, as you said, that's what makes us different to animals. Language is something that's underrated, especially now in the days, as you said, that so many dialects get eradicated or even cease to exist. So I
It's crazy.
was always very interested in when it
But
came
one thing, one thing that I don't want to get this wrong, but one thing that professor was talking about was he was referring to how quickly they go out, but then how quickly they can come about. Apparently, a lot of countries have their own form of sign language, right?
Mhm.
And then there's universal sign language, right? Like universal standard of sign language. Well, I think it's Ecuador. Like, I think a class of 8th graders in Ecuador like created Ecuadorian sign language within like a couple of years. Like, it was magnificent of how, like, I don't know how quickly languages can pop up too. How quickly, if some people, there is it Ecuador or Peru where they teach that whistling language. Y'all know there's a language of whistling. You ever seen that?
No, I know the Sosa from Africa. They have this click sound in every word. Sosa, Sosa, yeah. That I know. The whistling, yeah, it's possible, but that it must have been one of the indigenous people there.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, there are people who lived in these big ass canyons.
Yes. Amazon River. See, they don't even know how much languages actually exist, because I don't think
Canary Islands. I thought it was in South America. It's Canary Islands, I think.
South America. Well, the Canary Islands are actually west of the African coast.
God,
But
Ing, I told you.
that was another.
Ing, you went to
that was another
university.
funny thing.
I didn't. Don't
No.
throw it in my face. You're making me feel insecure. I'm
I have
joking.
only a bachelor degrees in masonry. That means I can throw a stone. That's it. That's my dad calling me.
Hey, Ing!
It's native only to a small island off the west coast of Africa called La Gomera in the Spanish Canary Islands.
Spanish Canary, not the Canary Island. Got it.
Francisco Correa
Imagine
is a
talking on
teacher
a
at
cell phone
Siegel
like
and
that.
manages the
Oh,
education
so
of
the
language
whistling
in
is the
90
language.
and scenic
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers be whistling at each other. I imagine there's no whispering in that language.
I want to know how you whistle fuck up.
Look at them. They at school whistling.
Look at this.
Y así empecé a silbar.
Buenos dias, looking ass. So, guys, just know that out there, you could
I
be
never
whispering.
heard of that.
You think your life is so whatever. You think your life is this.
Never,
You think your life is
ever.
that. You could be born in the Spanish Canary Islands, whispering at your girl because you want some head. Could you imagine that, having to whistle at a bitch because you want some head? That's
The whole
reality
city
in the
understands what you
Canary
just
Islands.
whistled.
Yeah, then you done told the whole classroom that you try and get some head after school. So that's lucky you didn't live that. Man, luckily you lived in a place where you had text messaging, motherfucker. Just saying. I'm just saying.
No, I
You could be
never heard
whistling
of
at
that.
your girl.
Never heard of that. That's a new to me. But that's interesting. And you know what? I don't think we know all the things that are hidden are still riddles in this world we haven't even discovered yet.
Well, then you end up with people like Sam Hill who say that like the planets weren't discovered, man, but like 50 years ago. And it's like, well, first off, Sam, that's not true. The planets weren't discovered like 50 years ago. Secondly, let's say even when you do take that's my issue. Like, there's a lot of indigenous cultures around the world that have drawn pictures of the solar system. You know what I'm saying? Or at least knew of other planets out there. And then every time you look up a planet's discovery, you see like Sir Henry Weitzman in Crackerville, England, discovered Pluto. It's like, well, did he? He did it because I feel like the Sumerians, even like the Egyptians, have a couple of fucking cuneiform glyphs that look like they're describing something that they say they learned from the gods, which look a little bit like our solar system. I'm just saying.
Babylonians even do the trans-Pluto. Something we discovered 50 years, not even 15 years ago. It's just there's more to us than we know, Cosmic. That's it.
Well,
That's where the shaman-
I only think about Pluto because I think about like how there's like old depictions of Pluto out there, right? Even in like indigenous cultures where they didn't have access to science and technology and shit. And then Neil deGrasse Tyson comes around in like the year 2009 and just tells the sum total of history to go fuck itself, and that Pluto is in fact not a planet. I don't know. I don't know if Neil deGrasse Tyson can reverse history.
No,
but
he
it's
says
a Plutoid. It's a different type of planet,
there is no God, and then he flies himself through the universe, pointing at planets. You say,
I don't know.
But there's more to it than we know yet.
I
That's
don't know
what
why you can't.
entices me.
I don't know why you can't believe in evolution and God. That's always my thing. Like you can't believe in both. I kind of believe in both. I kind of think like evolution is self-evident, And then in my daily life, I feel like there's some sort of like divine presence. And that's not like quantifiable, I guess. I can't put that on paper and go prove it to fucking like an atheist. Like, look, this is the proof that I have of something going on. Maybe it's just me being a hippie looking into things too much, but I don't know, man. Not only feel like there is a God, I feel like he has a pretty sick sense of humor too.
But Cosmic, here's the thing. The Bible does
But
not
it doesn't have to be God. That's like a
teach.
misuse of words. Like, I don't mean God as in some guy with
Well,
a white
okay,
beard watching me
they
masturbate,
say,
looking down at me disapprovingly watching me masturbate. Like, I don't mean that God. I mean like a force of energy.
He made me, he might as well watch me. Listen, no, it's not that. The Bible does
yeah.
The Bible does not teach that the universe is 6,000 years old and the earth was made in 6,000 years. The Bible does not teach it. And that's where the whole Bible Belt in America is wrong. That's just me.
I get it. Hold on.
Because everything that comes down to time and the creation process was not a thing that happened in 6,000 years. And the Bible never said that.
Well, I don't know why people want to shit on dinosaurs too. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
dinosaurs definitely
yeah,
existed, right?
they are a fact. End of story.
Yeah, like my friend's dad is like was a part of like the Paleontology Society of Dallas and shit. And he would show us where to go. He would take us into the creek beds and show us these crazy fossils. And he would look up the animal that looked like it came from. He was like, look, this is how we think that this creature looked, that this fossil we're looking at right now in this creek bed. I mean, there's sharks, there's fossilized shark teeth in the middle of North Texas. In the middle, you go to Cedar Hill, Texas, and you go into a certain area where there's a lot of white Austin chalk. You will also find fossilized shark teeth in the middle of North Texas. So, like, I just felt like, okay, there had to be stuff here before it was this. Like, there had to be a period of time where clearly water had to be here.
So what
Here's
people
the
have
thing
to
about
do,
like this is this is a stoner thought I got off of Facebook, but how do we know what dinosaurs sound like? How do we know what that's the one thing that gives the flat earthers. That's the one flat earther that's the one thing flat earthers say that make me go, well, you know what? I don't think any human really did hear a dinosaur. How do we know what they sound like? Maybe they sound like birds.
well, they're the closest to the birds, the way they're built.
Yeah, the chicken. Yeah.
There's no doubt.
I remember I would get in arguments with people about we're animals. Like, I'm not saying we're not special, Ing, but we're animals, right? Like we got eyes and a mouth and a nose, and we look like every other mammal, right? We got teats, we got four
Absolutely.
appendages, we got fucking genitalia. I mean, it's just we don't look. If we were different, if like we had these things on our forehead, like Avatar, and like they connected together for us to create babies, then I would say like we're different from animals and special. Like we kind of have the same setup that they have, you know, like
Absolutely. What made us different?
language.
And that's what the Bible says. He created one creation in his image, and that's the words.
But then wasn't that whole Tower of Babel, right, Ing? Where like they had one world that was under one language, but then the people started getting too uppity against God because they could all talk to each other. So he created Pangea, which anybody who denies Pangea, I don't know what you're smoking. Like I'm smoking weed, but even I go like it looks like a puzzle. When you look at the earth, you look like you could put it back together, like all the continents back together. And then you learned about the plate tectonics, and it goes, yeah, guys, I think that California is falling off our continent or as we speak. And there's people who don't believe in Pangea.
There was one point where all of a sudden everyone's scribed in a different language and carved it in their stones or whatever it was. You know, something happened. If it's just evolution, we should not have senior homes.
Jesus, you're going right back into eugenics just that quickly.
If grandma can't feed herself, she might as well just lay down. We don't do that. Animals do it. They kill their old.
But then again, animals have dignity, and they go out and they die with dignity. We fucking hold on to life for as long as we can, right? We'll hold on to our quality of life is pretty much zero. And then just so our family can hang around our bed and we go, I love you. Like, quit being selfish. Go die. Sometimes grandma might need to go die somewhere. You know, that's all I'm saying.
You love me, I shoot you. No, it's not that. It's just, where do you start? We're getting older. Why do we want to get older? If you're animals and it's just all for survival of the fittest, why prolonging?
Why prolong
the life to live?
let's talk about another evidence of us being animals, or evidence of maybe God or something magical about us or
Something.
people or
There's
other
something.
humans, is something we don't talk about enough. Ying. We don't talk about this enough. Synchronizing menstrual cycles. That's magical, Ing. The fact that women who work together will sync up their periods with each other. What is that, Ing? What is the synchronization of menstrual cycles?
That probably if they work together so fine, then their husbands better knock them up, because this company will do better in 20 years. I don't know. I don't know.
That's one of those magical things. Like in you're a science guy, I imagine. What is that? Pheromones? What does that even mean?
It is
Like
absolutely.
you just said a word. You just said a word at me. Pheromones. What does that mean? Like it?
No, listen. Isn't it easier if you're in a village and you're a gatherer and hunter, and all the women have the menstruation at the same time? Isn't it better? Because the men know, oh shit, let's go drink. None of us can go home. And then when they're done and go back, and you're better on having another offspring.
That's how it goes. That's like what they were saying about the honeymoon phase of humans. Like that's just kind of like a rush to get to the first trimester and then dip out. Like like you hang around for about 3 or 4 months, then you're out ski. Then you run out.
But the moon, that comes on top of it. That actually controls our lives more than we knew.
See, that's another. I like an answer the moon. How does the moon have so much power over over water? Because like we're a large percent water, and some people say, I don't know if it's true. We'll have to double check this thing, but they say crime and stuff like that happens more on a full moon. Is that true? Is that
Absolutely.
hope?
Full
Or is
moon.
that
Yeah.
rhubarb that
Not
more violent crimes, more rapes, more nefarious things are happening on full moons? Or is that causality and coincidence, or whatever they say, where it's just like it just happens to be a full moon and you people are looking too much into it? Right now I sneezed and it rained tomorrow. You can't say just because I sneezed it rained tomorrow, or just because it's going to rain tomorrow is the reason I'm sneezing. Those two things are just coincidentally happening on their own two timelines, and
well,
it just appears that way.
you could have
You're looking for
you
it.
could have a feeling to the weather, but I tell you one thing: I grew up in a life we owned a lot of forest, and we were only allowed to cut firewood if it was a new moon, because if it was a
like
full moon,
I like Ryan just saying gravity, boy. You're right. I'm sorry. You guys are
no,
well-educated people. Yeah, correlation and causation. That's what it's called. Thank you, Ryan. I'm sorry. You guys are all educated folks. All right. What's up?
if you cut firewood in full moon, the wood has twice as much water in it than if you do on a new moon. So firewood only cut on a new moon. That was a rule all my life. Because
That
then
sounds like
the
German.
wood it would dry out faster.
That sounds like German wise tales, Ing.
Look it up what the full moon does to any
It's
forest.
gravity. That's what my friends are telling me.
No,
It's
the
gravity.
water goes up. Water
And
goes up.
my friend Lycan says that when the full moon is moon, apparently the gravity goes down on me. The moon goes down on me, or something like that. So I'm guessing the full moon sucks my dick. I don't know. Something. Look, guys, I'm not a science educated. I'm not a college educated person.
Full moon, don't cut wood, just fuck.
Magnets. How the hell do they work? Okay, see, you want to make fun of me about magnets like I'm fucking I'm insane clown posse. I'm just saying, guys, these are things I don't know. I don't really know. Like someone tried to explain to me how vinyls work. Like I don't know how vinyls work, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like vinyl, like records. Like how does a piece of plastic play Frampton Comes Alive? And they were talking about how well it's like it's a vibration that's picked up. What's it called? Like A diaphragm. A diaphragm picks up on a vibration. That vibration can send. It's like I said, I didn't understand it. I couldn't understand. I know there was diaphragm. I understood that, like, if I cuff my hands like this in a piece of paper, I can get some vibrations going. But I don't know. I'm just a dumb person, Ing. I'm just a regular. I clean glass for a living, Ing. I've never said I was a astrophysicist, guys. All right. Never claimed to
As
be a
long as I
fucking.
talk to you,
I never.
I
I'm
feel
not a
dumb.
Bill Nye the
I
Science
feel
guy. All
dumb
right.
too. No, we all have to be open to one thing. There is something out there, and you always have to learn. There's something new every day.
I typically
There's
learn
some
things by asking questions. By asking questions, I typically learn things. Now, see, since we talked about magnets, can we talk about perpetual motion machines and why those don't work? Why is it that I can't use magnets to create like a perpetual motion machine and generate free energy? Why isn't
because
that a reality I can live with? What's
the
up, Ian?
magnetic powers are not strong enough for it.
Is it kind of like the turbine wind energy they put in like the panhandle of Texas? T. Boone Pickens, his name really was T. Boone Pickens. He put all these wind farms up that killed a bunch of birds, and they said that it's just too hard to store the wind energy and harness the wind energy, and it wasn't enough wind energy.
But yes, cosmic
Magnets are weak as fuck, bruh. And that's not what I hear. Like, and I hear there's magnets out there that are so powerful that it can damage your eyes. Now, I don't know. Now, smart brainiacs, explain that to me. Why do some magnets harm my eyeballs? Go ahead, Ian. Sorry.
No, what I'm saying is that right now in Germany, the wind power produces 40% of all the electricity Germany uses right now. Yes, there are birds that get hit once in a while, but there has been no
No,
study
I
yet
try to
that it would
use that
work.
argument against the hippie with the like, you guys are hurting birds with your stupid wind farms. And they're like, that was a long time ago. They figured out like how to stay out of range of flight patterns now. Apparently, that's what I was
They do.
told.
Yes, yes.
No.
40% of all the electricity in Germany comes from wind farms.
40%? That's not that weak, guys. That's keeping up 40% of Germany. That's almost half of Germany is being kept up by wind farms. That's not that weak.
The US wants fossil oils. That's it.
But then again, when we compare the size of Germany to United States of America, maybe like I don't know how feasible it is. Now, in proportion, the farms that you have more farms in America, you could run America, right? Maybe we just looked
Can
at
you
it state by
imagine
state.
if they
What's up?
take wind turbines up in the States and do 40% of the states? You have more room. You have areas no one ever lived in. Never. Like it's not
That's because of iron, guys. Sorry, they're talking about ice and the blood and iron. But I feel that T. Boone Pickens guy, he kind of ripped us off though. Have y'all ever seen that episode of The Simpsons when the guy comes with the monorail? And the monorail is just a big ripoff. That's kind of like T. Boone Pickens in Texas and the wind farms. I'll be back, guys. Hold on. I know we're going a little bit late. Well, I'm gonna keep going though. I'm having fun talking to you. I need to go pee though. I'll be back.
just wait until I tell Cosmic that actually every house, even in villages, have now solar sensors on their roofs. And most houses actually have their own electricity just through that. I mean, it's one thing I have not understood about the US, that it's all about fossil fuel. And I'm here in Canada. They want ours all, and they get it. but it's just not the future. And I'm not even. Hey, I fight for you, not America. Problem is that we are at a point where we have to make decisions. And I'm the most peaceful person to participate in it. I know, Cosmic, don't take Cosmic that, because Cosmic needs me to be the hard ass of the Nazi. And I am. But I love him. And I still want to be peaceful. Yeah.
All I'm saying, guys, if we call periods unmagical and the moon and magnets, I'm gonna say this to you, smart guys like Rape Face and I'm calling you Rape Face for now on, sir. I'm sorry. And like in theory, I go with the George Bush the theory of like the known knowns and unknown unknowns. Like just because there's an absence of evidence doesn't mean there's evidence of absence. That's
Yeah,
all.
but Cosmic, I call you out right now. If Ronald Reagan wouldn't have been Texan, would you feel the same way?
If who?
If Ronald Reagan wasn't a Texan, would you feel a different way?
Maybe. I don't know. Fucking Reagan. That was the original Trump, man. He was the guy who was an actor. He was a TV guy.
No.
A great orator, they called him.
Reagan was Trump with a brain. And I'm not taking down Trump because he's a good businessman. I will not go back on that. But
Like in theory said he's a glorified cave drawer. You know how they used to draw on caves, the cavemen? That's like in theory, if you took that, like, color me picture, if you took that to its natural evolution and end, he's just him drawing on a tablet on the computer.
Lycan, come up, please.
It's crazy.
Give him a link.
No, we'll probably end it real soon.
Yeah, we can end it. You let Lycan up, we can end it right there.
Right when Lycan pulls up and just pull out the whole plug on the industry.
Let him say his shtick. Not shtick, his point of view.
Oh, you're calling him Lycan's whole personality a shtick? I don't like that ink. Come up here.
No, and I take that back. I like Lycan.
I'm joking.
I like Jamie. And that's not wrong.
Jordan Palmer believes that there's some sort of business interests that are getting in the way of wind farms. Jordan Palmer, I feel like T. Boone Pickens kind of huckstered us with a little bit. He was a little bit of an wheel salesman with all that wind farms in the panhandle.
Absolutely right. He's right.
Maybe he was. I'm just saying. I feel like he promised us much more. He should have underpromised and over-delivered, and overpromised and under-delivered is what happened.
Bad approach. I like him.
Hey, what's up?
What's your point on all of this?
My point on all of this?
I'm a scientific reductionist, obviously.
I mean, like, I guess I tend to veer toward believing in the scientific.
That's not what the Torah says, and that's not what the Torah says.
But I mean, I'm not gonna ever claim to know, everything. I don't know like everything that's in the universe, or I don't know the explanation for everything.
Is there anything that perplexes
I tend to
you,
want to look for a scientific explanation for things, but I realize not everything can be explained yet by science.
Is there anything that perplexes you, in that really keeps you going, like, I don't understand? Like, is there anything that you can't find the answer to, or some sort of rationale?
Sure there is. Nothing I can really think of at the top of my head, but...
You ever have that thing where you don't think about an old friend for a long time, and then you think about him all of a sudden, and he calls you like 2 seconds later? You ever have that?
Like serendipity?
Yeah, serendipity. That's the causation, right?
Causation? That's what you should call your fucking show.
Causation.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Guys, see, a Rana Nation came on. Ever since then, I'm just blowing up. It's that Rana Nation bump.
I don't know, man. It's fun to discuss this stuff, but I mostly stay in my lane. Like, I'm an artist, I'm a creative type. You know, I'm not gonna claim to know everything. You
No,
know,
but in your lane, what's your take?
my take on. I need a specific question.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. I speak about it and I feel like I understand some. Like, there's that sweaty shirt experiment, right? Where they took guys and they told them to wear a white shirt for a week and not use deodorant. And then they put it in bags and they made girls smell it. And the girls that could that kind of like, okay, this smell is least offensive to me, typically ended up being the guy that they were physically on sight more attracted to. So pheromones do play some
Right.
role in humans. I don't know what though. Like, no one ever explained to me, how does pheromones make a girl bust into menstruation? You know what I'm saying? How does the
Well,
smell of sweat?
I think that something about smell activates something in the brain.
Mm.
Maybe certain centers of the brain. Like, I'm just working off of logic and educated guessing here.
Just like if I smell food, my saliva starts to thin.
Right.
It's
like
I start to prepare to
Pavlovian
eat.
almost.
Yeah, like a bell ringing. The
Whoa.
pussies start to get wet all
Yeah,
at the
just
same
like a
time.
sound activates certain things in the brain. You know, a smell would activate the same thing, or maybe a sight. You know, we detect things through our senses and we process them through our brains, and that activates certain things in us. So, and yes, you know, our mental, you know, stuff is linked to our physical being. So, I mean, it's all connected.
Yeah, interconnection. That's definitely the answer for sure. I just don't know how. I don't understand. Is it in our sweat? Is it what? Where does it come from? How does it happen? I just know it is something. I just know that, like, when I see my girl and I know she's gonna go to work or she's gonna go out to like get groceries, I'm gonna like rub my sweaty forehead all over her just to keep other guys away from her. I don't know why that works, but I feel intuitively like it does work. Like, I
You
need to
probably
rub all my male hormones all over her.
no, you probably hit it too hard with your head. But I like the take though.
Yeah, and there's such a thing as pair bonding. You know, it's like
What do
this
you mean?
weird mental, physical connection that you make with, you know, whoever you're with, and that
We'll
keeps
go.
you connected.
We'll go down the hard topic, which like Roslo was like, "Shut up, Cosmic! You're talking to this girl." But this whole thing of like about monogamy, you know, is
Mhm.
it something that is it our natural inclination as humans, or is it something we practice?
I think it's something we practiced
Yeah,
with the formation of societies.
yeah.
We learned that we needed to form monogamous
Like,
relationships and have kids and have units in order to form a cohesive society. Because without that, you just have kind of like anarchy. You
but if
have
you
basically
throw
Mad
us back
Max.
in the, but if you
You have
throw us
Mad
back
Max
in the
Fury
woods,
Road. You have like this king at the top, and you have like all these female sex slaves. Like that. That would be what we would devolve into, like a hard patriarchy, is what they call that.
but how is that different from like the indigenous people who live in like a tribal setting with an alpha male and like
It's the same thing.
the same? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It could,
that's
it
basically like
could
a hard patriarchy.
and it could never translate into the modern world, and with all the technology we have, we could
No,
never
no, no, no.
translate because then we'd have one guy at the top getting mad, going, "I'm gonna nuke anyone who tries to come after my
See,
bitch."
the thing is, with when societies they gain like a technological advantage, and they evolve to that to a certain degree, you also have like a philosophical evolution as well within that society, and they tend to kind of want to make things more fair across the board, and that's why you're not going to have like a bunch of like beta males like, you know, submitting to this big alpha guy. You know, there's going to be like a toppling over. It's like a Caesar
Well,
kind of
let's see. Well,
situation.
that you're going all the way to like structure. Let's think about like what like Terrence McKenna guy would talk about. Like, there was a point where we were almost polyamorous, where it was a thing where like, look, I'm in a tribe with all these people. I really don't know which of these kids are my kids, so it's best I just treat all these kids as if they are my kids.
Right.
And then at some point a human said, "No, this is my kid. This kid is mine." And I felt like that some sort of like what you said with technology, there's like a psychological evolution that comes where you develop a sense of self, and then you develop like, "No, this is my kid. Like, I know this bitch had my baby."
See,
This
these
I
things
look
they don't evolve separately.
Oh,
They run. They evolve concurrently.
Mhm.
It's philosophy, technology, society.
It's an
all these things.
amalgamation.
Yes, and you're not going to just have a society that's like just technologically advanced without any of the other shit
But
factored
still living like cave people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all
Yeah.
sharing meals and fucking each other and dancing
Right.
under the moonlight naked and shit.
It's just impractical, you know.
And how is it in? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we could use a little bit of archaic revival myself, but I don't know.
Well, that'd be an interesting story to like that. That's when I think of like story ideas for like a movie or something.
Yeah, you just almost take away a certain element of us, and you can create this like macabre alternate reality that seems so familiar, but then also so far away. You know,
Right? Because
Like,
then you have to think about the like how you would split that up like politically within the society. Like how do you regulate one guy at the top? How does it not topple over? He's got to have like second commands and shit. Like I promise you 2 maidens if you serve me well or whatever. Like you know.
As much as I'm into indigenous people and I'm into studying like the hunter-gatherer period of humans, one thing I forgot until that movie Black Panther came out was like ritualistic battle, where like it was basically like sanctioned murder that could happen in some of these indigenous cultures, which I don't know if they still happen, but at one time they probably did exist, where 2 princes or 2 people who wanted to be the alpha fought until one of them killed each other. You know what I'm saying? And then that person ascended in some sort of social hierarchy.
Right, and that's how it would probably be. Like in that kind of society, you couldn't just
Yeah,
have
like,
one guy at the
imagine-
top. He has to keep his spot. somehow.
Imagine Joe Biden and Trump fighting each other, though. Imagine that. I feel like there's, like I said, there's something we need. There's something. I remember I talked to some kid in Saudi Arabia, and I'm coming from this position of like Saudi Arabia. That's where like you're not allowed to be gay. That's where women are treated like shit. That's where I'm thinking about all this terrible shit about Saudi Arabia. And then I talk to these dudes, and I'm like, well, maybe there's a little bit of Saudi Arabia, and we need like they're a little bit like more forgiving about like their laws. Like basically, if you don't do anything violent, then you're not gonna have a record. So if you were a drug dealer, you don't have to tell your next job in the future you were a drug dealer if you didn't do anything violent. Whereas in America, at least, that shit follows you around. No matter what you did, it's gonna follow you around. So, like I said, maybe there is some like we need to pull things in a little bit.
Yeah, and if your wife cheats on you, you should be able to stone her to death.
I mean, if there's gay guys in the neighborhood, you should be able to take them to your closest high rise and throw them off the roof. You should be able to do that, right? I mean,
they're
what
annoying,
else
just
do you
dancing
do?
around like fucking.
Next thing you know, they're gonna have pride parades and they're gonna have a month in your city. You don't want that.
Fuck
You don't
that. Too colorful.
Throw those fags right off the roof.
Lycan, you're a hell of a guy. I just listened to what you did to something I did.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, can I use it?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you offered the sounds. I just kind of mixed them around in Audacity and just rendered it out and put it.
No, I will have you noted like hashtags, everything. If I put it up on my channel, that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you, man. Maybe we should work together more often, even with Cosmic.
I was thinking about every time I see Lycan's like cartoons and stuff. I think about how my brother he brought home from computer class like some old version of Flash like an animation program. And I used to have a photo bucket. I don't know if you remember what a photo bucket was, but you could even load like small videos on there. And I had all these animations on there. And when I see Lycan's cartoons, I think to myself, like, God, I should have stuck to like animation. You know what I'm saying? Like it should have stuck. And I remember with animation, that was the first time because it's so difficult using. It was so difficult for me using Flash as just a fucking 13-year-old who's impulsive and can't emotionally handle not figuring something out. Like I remember that was one of those first times where I go, no, I know I'm getting frustrated right now because I can't do what I'm trying to do on this thing. But if I really just calm down and give myself an hour, like I will figure it out. Like I will overcome whatever weird deficit I have with this thing. I'll figure out the information I need and I'll do what I'm trying to. I'll render this however I want to render it. Like I don't know. I should have stuck to it. I get jealous of you cartoon motherfuckers.
If you still want to make cartoons, you can use that program that I use called Beyond, and it's actually pretty easy to make an animation.
Is it?
Yeah, like they have like little character
Have you ever fucked
creators
with like
that are-
Flash or anything like that, or no?
Yes, back in the day when I was in my
But
major.
Cosmic, that's not all he does. He does the music too. This guy has
I don't do the music. I just find music.
no, but if you find music and make this out of it, I have lots of things you could make.
I'm more of an
shit
editor.
out of it.
I'm more of an editor.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
but still, I'm a bad editor.
Yeah.
I need someone. This is
All right.
what I just saw. I'm impressed.
Wait, what do we have? Can I pull it up?
Yeah, pull it up.
It's pretty basic.
Yeah, it's basic.
All right.
I made.
I don't even know how Ing made or composed that music. I just kind of, kind of combined some stuff, moved some stuff around.
Can you
I
share a
composed
link
the clip.
Can you share a link in the private?
And then
let me
and
see.
I can theory can show what he made out of it. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's the.
He did all the graphics too. Mine was just black.
Yeah, I just took your image and I found a waveform making app on Google, and I just
And you
put
did?
it to the music to that.
No, this is awesome, man.
Yeah, I work in Adobe Premiere as my editing program.
I forgot what Adobe program I have, but I cracked it. I got downloaded it like bootleg off the internet.
Yes, like a Legion. We got people representing in the chat.
I never thought about fucking around with the RPG Maker, MV, or anything like that.
I think I fucked around with Game Maker back in the day, like 10 or 15 years ago. I can't. Do you know a Game Maker? It was like a free game making program.
Yeah. I've heard.
Mostly like 2D stuff.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. But I don't know. I made a few levels and some jump mechanics for a platformer, and then a lot of graphics and crap. But I eventually just kind of gave up. And
It's a tedious work.
I'm more of like the thing is, I've always been more of a graphics guy, not like so much of a programmer or anything like that. So I kind of get discouraged when it comes to that stuff.
You know what, Casey? At this point, why not drop a link for Johnny?
No, he's gonna seduce our old girlfriends, man. He's gonna take them all away.
Have you seen his man cave?
Dude,
I mean, let's be honest.
He's gonna cuck you right out of your fucking girlfriend here. As soon as he comes on, they're gonna see how hot his fucking Latin body is.
I know.
And his hair.
And then Casey's Discord name's gonna turn into Johnny Candy Reyes.
Right.
Casey's one fine.
He's been asking to come up like for the past hour.
Has he really? I'm sorry, Johnny. Come on up, Johnny. Get it off your chest, buddy. God damn it.
I thought you were just ignoring him. Like, nah, fuck that.
No. You know what? But I'm proud of my girl for ignoring him.
Cosmic just
God damn it.
forgets.
Sorry, guys. I got a small bladder. Fuck.
No, Lycan, this is awesome. In the short time, like I would love your input on several things there.
All right, no problem. Just keep
Now
trying, and you'll get better. I guess at what, programming? I was going to say no because that's what Jamie said. He can ta right onto the next.
No, it's a,
ta.
I was in a band up to 98, and then I came here to Canada, and I haven't played since. Like, not outside, but now I thought if we could have just a channel where all content providers can, like, I also want to do like audio intros, like funny or for whatever it takes. I have a couple. I show them to you, and you can tell me what you think.
Sure.
And,
Yeah, I can give input on that stuff. I can't do the shit, but I can judge it. Good night, Chrissy.
no, we have the instruments. We kind of all set it up and blow it out, and you tell us.
I think like 10 years ago when I was in my major, I fucked around with GarageBand like once or twice, and that was basically it.
No, but hey, a little bit of background.
Yeah, I forgot. What's the old Adobe one for like audio editing? Because I feel like that's the one I fucked around with back in the day.
I can't remember.
Yeah, show Cosmic the clip you made.
Hold on.
Put it in the
Holy
private
shit.
chat.
Hold on. I got it. We got it coming.
Take the time, Cosmic.
I like it. It reminds me of like an old like PlayStation 2 like graphic and you would play music.
Yeah. He's blocked on StreamYard. You have Johnny blocked on StreamYard.
Oh shit, John.
Like, nah, fuck that guy. He gonna steal my girl.
Johnny, yeah. I don't know what to tell you, Johnny. I'm too drunk. I want to end it soon anyway. Next time, Johnny, when I'm on a different StreamYard's account.
Go back to the beginning.
You gotta raise the volume too.
Oh shit, my bad,
I
guys.
barely hear that shit.
Raise the volume on that motherfucker. Dun, dun, dun. This would be like a perfect countdown for Ing.
That's not mine. That's his part. That's Lycan.
Johnny said, I want to talk about Planet S.
I thought he was saying he wants to talk about planets, but he just put the S separately.
I thought Planet S, like some bullshit ass Planet X. I don't know. I thought I interpreted that sentence completely differently.
It's mine again.
Hey. This is something I need to watch when I'm tripping. This would be perfect. This is at least like 3 grams of mushrooms worth.
It's good stuff, right? You're welcome.
I love it. I love it.
Go trip on all the balls, Cos.
I trip on all the balls. All right, guys. Enough tomfoolery.
No. What we are planning on is just have short music clips. As I talked to you before, Cosmic, we want to do rap battle backdrops too and stuff like that. Have a channel where any content provider can take whatever they need, and it's copyright free.
Come on, Ing, what is this? YouTube or a food bank? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, is there a difference?
What do I look like, a cherry?
You know what? There is a difference, but the people the food bank recipients, they're pretty much YouTube fucking subscribers. So let's be honest. I mean, some of their behavior.
They will be so fat after they're done with us.
Obese. Like in theory, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for premiering the Ing remix and coming on to me and giving me your perspective. Coming on to me. Sorry, coming on the show. Hold on. Now I gotta. Now you're making.
Hey, Cos, you looking kind of cute, man.
Yeah, now you're making.
You want to get with this?
Like it made me.
Bitch.
Thank you for your homosexual passes. I appreciate it.
Now I want
I'm
to
flattered, but
Cosmic.
you know, I don't roll that way. But thank you, brother. Anyway, peace out.
You're welcome. All right. Good night,
Ing.
everyone.
Thank you. Hey,
Thank you,
thanks
buddy.
for having me, Cosmic.
You
Anytime.
co-pilot for me, buddy. Thank you so much, homie.
Anytime.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Guys, I mean, I got about, I don't know, not that many days, like 13, 14 days until I'm 30 years old. And I just need to I need to plan things better. You know what I'm saying? I gotta it's that thing, remember, they talk about it. And this is kind of scary. And if you have kids, this is an experiment to do that you might not want to do. But this is a pretty fucking accurate experiment. Now, this is maybe it will not believe in this, but they did this experiment, right? Where they took I think it were kindergartners. They can figure it out from kindergarten. Jordan Peterson talked about this. This is why I'm saying this. Jordan Peterson talked about this. About how they took these marshmallows covered in sprinkles, right? Like a sprinkle marshmallow, like the greatest thing a kindergartner could think to eat, right? And they put it on a plate. And they told that kindergartner, they said, you can have that chocolate sprinkle marshmallow right now, or if you can wait an hour, we'll give you 2 chocolate covered marshmallow sprinkles. And the idea was figuring out at a very young age who's impulsive and who's not. Are you a long-term thinker or are you a short-term thinker? Do you think in the short term or do you think in the long term? And I know for a fact, look, if I went back in that time and they put that I would have ate the 1 marshmallow right then and there, been crying later because I couldn't have a second marshmallow. But you know what I'm saying? That's I know that's who I am. I don't think long term. That's why I didn't go to college, because I don't think in the long term like I really should be. And I'm getting to 30 now and I'm doing these streams. And this stream is just a microcosm of a problem I have in general. It's damn, I need to plan more. I don't need to just come on and rely on sports athletes ending their careers for me and doing, a bunch of, sports athletes breaking their legs and they're popping their motherfucking Achilles heels and shit and just ripping up tendons. You know what I'm saying? That's lazy. That's kind of lazy. It's kind of sloppy. So I got to put in that Ian Ellis effort. And I think I can do that. When I talk about being a top tier YouTuber like Arana Nation, I think, wow, that's a mountain I can't climb. Sorry, Arana Nation is next level guy compared to me. I'm just a stoner glass cleaner in, South Dallas. That's all I am. But when I tell myself, give it that Ian effort, I almost feel like, you know what, I can give it that Joe Booney 110%, Ian Ellis effort. This is real deep. This is real meta. Maybe you people don't understand what I'm saying, but Anyway, guys, I've been goofy enough and pontificated long enough. But I need to quit being so impulsive and short term. And I should really, like Ian Ellis does, he collects a series of, and I'm aware, and I'm just not trying as hard as him. It's all about it's effort and trying. Ian Ellis does 1 YouTube show a week, but he compiles a bunch of clips from the internet that he wants to critique and he wants to make fun of. He can find humor in. I could do that same effort. I could actually pay attention during the week, maybe do a stream 2 times a week, and all the other days of the week I'm looking at YouTube, picking up things. Oh, I want to talk about this. I want to goof on this. I want to react to this. I need to give it a little bit of that Ian Ellis. If I'm going to show up, I might as well try harder and not depend on broken ankles and fucking my friend Ing and Lycan Theory. Nothing against those guys, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're not here to carry my channel. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too deep and too seriously. Guys, I'm not trying to be a millionaire or nothing like that, but it would be fun to here's the thing what happened, guys. German lady said that I'm not going to get to 1,000 subscribers on her watch. And now that's a game to me. That's so you think you can keep me from 1,000 subscribers? Well, now I want to try to get to 1,000 subscribers because you think you can keep me from 1,000 subscribers. You shouldn't be, your incentive shouldn't be malice or negativity, but it is. Anyway, guys, I've talked too much anyway, guys, you know what I always say at the very end. I love you. Peace out. And R.I.P. Nipsey, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, guys. For real. Peace out.
You can hold me down through these troubled times. I'll be another victim to my stubborn pride. Hold me down through these troubled times. Be another victim to my stubborn pride. Stuck in the grind. Stuck in the grind. I'm stuck in the grind. Look me in my eyes. Call me on my lies. I'm stuck in this grind. I'm stuck in this grind. Middle of the night, kitchen lights is on. Roll me up a back, then I light the stove. Taught her stay calm when the crisis on. Say I die alone, I set my life upon. High Park hustle, speaking hyperbole. Translation, get the money, never wife a hoe. Clip is full already, now it's time to go. Shoulder full already, where these shirts should go. Crash got opinions, how my life should go. I'm screaming, fuck them, they can suck a dick and die tonight, you know. Bullets, rain on them, cut the life support. My section ride for sport, every night of course. Niggas dying every day, that's the price of war. Gang members spending thousands at the nicest stores. Levitate on 5-star luxury. Every time I ride, shit come for me. Stuck in the grind. Stuck in the grind, I'm stuck in the grind. Look me in my eyes, call me on my lies. I'm stuck in this grind, I'm stuck in this grind. Let's make a movie, take the top off. About to cross over like hot sauce. On this gutter shit, I never hopped off. Most calculated move by far. Always with a model in a fly car. 30,000 for the python, rockin' knee highs, drinking white wine, listening to him my lifetime. In the nighttime, looking at the city skyline, getting sky high. Took the little bitch to Popeye, she was top 5. Excitement that she get from pop life could never top mine. Once you get the hustle locked down, you can stockpile, level up another notch now, like a stock now. Every time I take the top down, she arch her eyebrows, turning up the music hot now, she feel alive now. Love me like we from a small town, let's make them all round. You splurge, I splurge, we ball later and we ball now. Stuck in the grind. Stuck in the grind. I'm stuck in the grind.
Look me in my eyes, calling on my lies. Stuck in the grind. Stuck in the grind.
Ain't no going back
once the lights on you.
Left the dorm in the middle of the night.
Lights on you.
After David's going viral.
That's your life, homie.
Ain't no point of even
trying to lie, homie.
Just go out to all that
Some white homies.
If you step before the
sun, before you die, homie.
Fuck you niggas, you disrespect the
tribe, homie.
Wounded pride is written all
in my eyes, homie.
Stuck in the grind. Stuck in the grind, I'm stuck in the grind. Look me in my eyes,
call me on my lies.
I'm stuck in this grind, I'm
stuck in the grind.
Yeah. December 1st, 2017. We begin. All money in. Y'all die. Yeah. Wow. The marathon continues, nigga. Whoa.
I'll see you when you get to Dallas, nigga. We'll see about it.
See niggas All-Star Weekend. We'll see about it.